Sports Hub.
It's a Sunday morning here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. I'm here. I'm Joe Murray, joined by the lovely and talented Kendra Middleton this morning. Hello.
Hello, you're gassing me up.
Well, it's what came to my mind, actually.
You didn't even plan that?
Name two things about Kendra Middleton, lovely and talented.
Wow, thank you.
So that's what popped in my brain today. Hello, Kendra. How are you?
I am well. How are you, actually, before I get going?
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm here every day. I did 30 weeks straight of Patriots.
Yeah?
And I'm here again today.
Yeah?
So I'm ready to, spread wings of things non-football.
Oh, okay. We can do that for sure. I feel like this station has been very football heavy, and I feel like you know how after a loss or after a game, you talk about it for 24 hours and you move on? I think we can't keep beating the dead horse unless you're a Combine fan like myself or Alex Barth. It's time to move on. There's other things going on. This is such a sports-packed year. We're going from the Olympics into NCAA tournaments, into March Madness, into the NHL, NBA Finals, Cup, all the things, and then into the World Cup. This year is not going to be boring at all, and I'm so excited.
Is it Daytona 500? When's that?
I don't do NASCAR, actually.
Oh, you're not a NASCAR?
I'm not a NASCAR girl.
You're
I don't do
F1.
IndyCar, no NASCAR. I don't know anything about it. It's honestly embarrassing. Just F1, but I know too much about F1.
Well, there's a lot going on. I watched a lot of college basketball last night. I was kicking around yesterday.
What'd you do for Valentine's Day?
I got 99. And I ate Gold Fever wings, and there was some announcement on the sports hub because they're an advertiser, and they were talking about this cheesecake. It was some sort of caramel butter banana, and so I indulged that. I took a nap, and then I indulged that at night, and here we are on a beautiful Sunday morning. But
you know what I have in this bag right here?
what's that?
A whole tub of buffalo butter.
Oh, God, this is my first moan of the day. Just another Sunday of moans. Kendra, there's a lot. I haven't seen you in a while. You said we were football heavy. The Patriots went to the Super Bowl.
They did, and it was okay, so I'm sure you've heard by now that I watched the Super Bowl at Hooters.
Yes, I saw this.
About halfway through the third quarter, it got so quiet that we could hear them in the back washing dishes.
Which location did you go to?
Saugus.
Oh, okay, across from Colin.
Oh yeah, I love Saugus.
You know the North Shore. You know it's great out here.
Yeah,
out there.
Well, I like the North Shore and I like Portsmouth.
Yeah, that's going north.
Yeah, that whole
Portsmouth's beautiful.
That
you can
whole
walk around
area.
anywhere.
Yeah.
You can even take a boat if you want.
I lived there for a year after graduation because I graduated 2020. So I stayed in Portsmouth with 4 of my friends from college in a giant house for a year before I moved to Boston.
Yeah, the one in Saugus is a fabulous location. I met Skaz at the one at Dedham.
I know.
That's
We discovered
where
this
we
when I
met.
was on with you because I told you that I used to go to that one by myself sometimes, just sit at the bar and get the naked wings.
very, very easy to do. And the naked wings, I did an event 2 weeks ago at a Hooters, and someone brought me naked
Their
wings.
fries. I'm such a curly fry person. People are going to hate this because I know that I've gotten heat for it before, but I love Arby's and their curly fries.
Arby's curly fries. I used to get at Big Montana all the time. The problem out here now is people are so, delicate of their North Shore roast beef that they think Arby's is awful, but it's just that they're haters because they like their own. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hate saying roast beef. It really makes me want to throw up. I had a visit.
Is that what you gave that stench face for?
I hate it. It makes me feel like I'm gonna vomit. I have full body chills right now, and I feel. No,
well,
I can't.
we don't have to talk about it.
I can't do it.
We won't do any tours at any roast.
It's on my
places.
list of fears on my phone.
I'll tell you though, you'd get your hands dirty. You would dip right into that bad boy. Yeah, you'd go full fledged.
There's very few things I won't eat, but that's one of them.
Yeah, I feel like how what do you call it when people go into the ocean in the wintertime? They do those
the
events.
polar plunge? Yeah.
You would polar plunge right into a beef.
Oh.
It gets messy like that. I was kicking around yesterday, and I heard you doing was it top 10 things you've learned in betting?
I did. No, I did top 4.
Oh, top 4? Okay,
yeah.
Well, I heard it. I thought top 10 sounded good in my head.
Yeah, usually I feel like most people usually do a top 10, but I didn't. I think I learned 4 things this year.
Yeah, so I've also feel like I've learned a few things in betting this year because I actually used the apps. Usually I call Mr. Pickles.
Yeah.
Hey, let me, and he just takes one on the arm every once in a while, and then you got to pay it back, which is not great. Or you win and then you never meet them, and then it's like, when do you ever get your money? But anyways, the apps were very interesting this year.
Okay, tell me more.
So I wanted to shout that out. And yesterday, I also, when I was driving to 99 to pick up my order, I heard George, who's our producer today, who last week when I was out with my mom at the Cheesecake Factory, shout out Mom,
shout out
George calls me. And I'm like, he called me twice. And I'm
that means something's wrong.
Yeah. And I'm like, all right, George, I'm at the Cheesecake Factory. What's up?
I'm busy.
He goes, yeah, Leroy just wanted me to ask you, where's the best place to get a pizza in the area?
I mean, that is kind of life or death. That is.
No, but you know what though? I wasn't upset. I kind of was
like
I got you.
That's a one call and then a text follow-up situation,
yes,
in my opinion. But you know what? I respect you. You needed to know.
We got it done that day.
You know what? I felt like you guys called the right guy. It was snowing. There was somewhat of an emergency out there. But it worked out. But to shout out the show, I was listening to Leroy and Cerrone yesterday.
I was also listening to Leroy and Cerrone yesterday.
And I love Leroy. I worked with him for a really long time, but he's gotten married in the last year or so.
His kid is the nicest human alive.
He's got the nicest kids. So Leroy's now on his I'm 40 and free kind of living life right now. And they did a Valentine's Day show.
Yeah.
Where because when you grew up here, we had a lot of stations that were R&B and hip hop, and you'd be able to, or we had Between the Sheets at night or Bedtime Magic. Have you ever heard of those things?
No.
No, you could call in and give out shout outs. Hey, just wanted to give a shout out to Kendra. She's my favorite.
That's so funny.
And it was really big in I would say that the late 90s.
I know that in some old rom-coms, there were people who would call into the radio station and ask them to play a song for their girlfriend or whatever.
Well, Can't Hardly Wait. Did you ever see that when he's trying to call for Barry Manilow? You're not a movies person.
No, I hate movies.
I know. I just get, but it's about that.
You and McCarthy every time are I forgot you don't watch movies.
Yeah, it happens when
he's not a movie person either, though.
Yeah, he's seen enough, though. I think.
Yeah,
I think he's and he can tell you a lot about Bruce Springsteen.
He's old man enough.
He's living life right now too. He was out in Vegas last week calling me for bets.
Yeah, I think it was his brother's bachelor party or something.
His brother's getting hitched.
Yeah.
But anyways, they were giving shout outs, and I got to tell you, our listeners and community really came to bat.
It was an amazing show yesterday.
For partners, there was men, women. There was a lot of love going on, and I actually got to tell you, I don't think there's anywhere to do that in the city. I don't think there is anywhere to where can I do something like that?
Yeah.
When we've already had the disaster of what happened at a game on Kiss Cam. That's out. Right?
I love Kiss Cam.
Kiss Cam's done.
I love Kiss Cam.
You got, there's nowhere else you can do that, but
I'm always scared it's going to happen to me with my brother at a Jags game or something.
Or you in the pool and
no, literally, yeah.
But Kendra brought something up that I thought, we're going to do the sports thing because we're at 98.5 the Sports Hub. We'll do that, but I do think on weekend shows at times we should do some bits and things big events. And Valentine's Day, I'll tell you this much. I'm a 43-year-old man. And I've noticed more than anything, Galentine's Day was big yesterday. Girls were dressing out to go out with their friends and go have fun. It felt like a support group kind of thing more than anything. And then there were the people who went out And like I'm watching TikTok videos of guys, women who are with men who aren't romantic, so they leave flowers and balloons at the door. So when the guy comes home, he's like, "Oh, hey, look what I got." So
I got a boy flowers last year because I saw a video where someone was talking about that most men don't receive flowers until their funeral, and that took me out.
That is kind of messed up.
Sad.
Yeah, it is.
I was like, I can't let this be someone I'm gonna get you flowers because this made me too sad.
I can buy myself flowers.
Yeah.
But
you ever gotten flowers? See, George, have you ever gotten flowers?
I have never received
You guys,
I don't think it is something I've.
If you're a woman and you're listening to this for the next big event, get your man flowers. And if he says, well, they're just going to die, say, so are you.
I would be disappointed. Like it's hard to like not be, to receive a gift and then just have that look of disappointment,
Oh,
but
God, this is his first moan of the day.
I would be. It would be hard for me to contain myself to see, flowers and then to feign the excitement, like, oh, I'm going to have to put a vase and, and what was that?
You wouldn't want to get flowers?
I wouldn't, not unless they're edible, like chocolate or something like that,
That's so sad. You wouldn't want them either?
You know what? I just don't think it's on the list.
You want the first time you receive flowers to be when you die.
Well, I won't know. But I will. This does bring up a story. All right. So Kendra wants to hear Bad Day Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I love Leroy and Cerrone, but they're much more the grass is greener, that type of thing. I want to know if your girl didn't get you anything, or if you forgot to plan something, or if you're in the doghouse, or you're mad at your man, or he got you the wrong flowers, or they dumped you yesterday. I want to know those things. 617-779-0985.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And we will do the sports thing.
I've been so locked in on the Olympics. I watched all the NBA All-Star stuff last night. I'm locked in.
Okay, let's talk about that real quick. So we'll line up the phone lines. We'll sneak them in. We're not going to dominate the show with it, but I would like to hear some stories. Why not, right? Why not? It's a Sunday. What do we got today?
Or if you want to brag about where you went last night.
Oh, you want to flex?
Yeah. If you want to call in and talk restaurants with me and Joe Murray, that's also allowed.
I will tell you this, Kendra. If things went well, I don't think they're listening to us today.
Yeah. Although, to be honest, they always say, I hope everyone wore protection. I don't. I personally would like more Scorpios in the world.
So, like, you want like a Will Campbell type of protection night? Is that
because I love Scorpios.
Did you see that one?
Yes, I sure did. I think Jimmy Stewart sent me that one. Jay Stu and I were sending each other some pretty funny Valentine's Day stuff we saw yesterday.
My buddy Dom, who's in Aruba right now, good for you, bro. You're one up at everybody taking your wife to Aruba. We can't compete with that, buddy.
My friend Gianna's in Turks and Caicos right now. I'm like, your boyfriend crushed it, girl. You know.
Like, how are we going to top that? Anyways, so I hit him up and I saw one that goes, Dom makes steak tips.
Oh, no.
And, I don't know if you saw it.
No, but I
know. Sent it to him first, and I said, hey, happy Valentine's Day. You guys should use this for the shop. And he goes, probably won't. But I did post it yesterday. So, again, you can get creative. You can get very creative.
George, was it you producing for me and McCarthy when I had to have him spell tuna sub backwards?
Yes. I still have to do it again to get it, but yes.
Do you know what? Speaking of that, you ever see this video? And it's always like, yeah, my man was looking through my phone and he couldn't believe what he found. And it's always the calculator of like what 4 + 4 is.
Yes, that's me. Yeah. Or it's like my notes app and it's like the list of band names I'll never use, the things that I'm scared of. Like literally those are the things that are in my phone. It's always my biggest fear is that you can go through my photos, you can go through my DMs. If you go through my notes app, be prepared to be even more terrified of me than you already are. The foods that I don't like.
And we'll explain later on. There's a bit that I would like to do. I got to get George involved, and I think you're the perfect person for this. I've been working on a bit for the night show, but I just don't know who it would work with. I think it'd be better for you because you know music, but you also were ages apart. So like you might actually not know the lyrics. But there's a game I want to play with you as
oh my God, okay.
Because the other night on the night show, there was a word that kept getting said that wasn't said the right way, and I have now made it to songs.
Have you gone back and listened to it?
I have.
It's
real. It's real. And not to just keep everybody on the edge, but we were talking about, putting in Celeste pizzas, which is what I grew up to, those frozen pizzas, in the microwave or in the oven. And Street Team Joe, who was working the board the other night, who's been promoted to producer, kept saying microwave. And I didn't pick up on it. Kendra texted me and she goes, "Can you have him say his top 3 appliances again?" And I'm like, all right, well, I didn't hear it. And then he said something, and I'll go, wow, he didn't say microwave. And then when he said microwave, I was like, the what? And he goes, microwave. And I just was like, you got to be kidding me. He really is doing it. So there's some songs that I have that don't sound like the lyrics. But, you got to just...
anything by Dave Matthews Band, there's no way I'm going to get it.
We might do that later on in the show.
Okay.
All right. Well, do we already have one, George, for today? With a story for last night, or is it
we could use them as rejoiners.
Hey, Kendra, Joe, went out last night. Well, I thought I made a reservation, but I didn't. So we ended up having to sit at the bar. And my wife made friends with the other girl, and then they left us.
Hey.
Yeah, put the leftovers in the
microwave. Should we take this call or go to break? Because I know we're a little late.
Let's take it.
All right, we'll break. George said.
Okay.
You know me. I would have
Tomato.
I would have taken it, but we are a little against it. So let's get on track. The phone number is 617-779-0985. And there was a game last week, Super Bowl. Maybe we can just give any final thoughts on it, because it was funny. I went to a card show this morning, and some guy talked to me about the game, and I just left it at something. I go, that's how I'm leaving it going forward. So we'll do that coming up next. Kendra Middleton, I'm Joe Murray. We got George. It's 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Boston's home for sports. 98.5. in sports? Yeah, we got that covered. 98.5 The Sports Hub.
I was about to say, as Mike Vrabel helped Drake May to his feet, the head coach of the Patriots began the season having everybody share their 4 H's: history, heroes, heartbreak, hopes. He and his staff poured everything they had into building this team into what it's become. May flips it to the right, flat caught by Travion Henderson, turns and runs across the 45, inside the 40, spins past the 35, tackled across the 30, and that'll be the final play of Super Bowl 60 as the Seattle Seahawks celebrate a 29-13 victory over the Patriots here in Santa Clara.
Back here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. Kendra Middleton, everybody, is here today. Over Under Show. Action Network. Is that still going?
Yeah, we're still going.
I listen every once in a while.
Thank you. We are down to 2 shows a week right now just because there's no football going on and we're a football show, but we're still Tuesdays and Thursdays for new episodes.
And that's with Stuckey?
Yeah.
I know that.
And Brandon Kravitz.
How's that going?
Good. I love it. It's like, I love everybody that works there. It's such an easy job, fun job, all the things. It's definitely not something I plan on giving up for quite some time.
Well, listen, I don't think betting's going anywhere, right?
I hope not, but people are mad about it. People are mad about gambling.
Let's talk about this for a second here. And again, phone lines are open for anything at all today. We're gonna have fun. Fun, you know what that is. And we're on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com, search 98.5 The Sports Hub. And you can find us there. I haven't read anything yet, so I'm sure some people will get us going on how their night was, or maybe they're still in bed. Maybe things are still going from last night. But just regarding the betting in the Super Bowl, Drake May was injured. That's the way I'm going to look at it. Hurt or injured? Hurt or injured?
Missed his rushing by half a yard.
Okay. And, dude, it was 37 and a half?
Mm-hmm. He had 37.
So, yeah, it was lower at one point, and then it got bet up, obviously.
Sam Darnold had that one big run, too, and then had a couple instances where he lost a few yards and also missed his by, like, maybe half a yard or a yard or something like that as well. So. Wow.
The only I had Henderson over 17 and a half, and it was 25 the day of, and it went 24 or something. So again, they got you. The line, if you got the lines late, you missed all the value.
Yeah, you did.
But just on the Drake May thing, he injured his shoulder reportedly in the AFC Championship game. I think he re-aggravated something. This is what I'm thinking, Kendra. He didn't practice the Friday before the Super Bowl. He didn't even throw the day before that we know of in media portions. He was on the injury report all week long. And, yeah, it's going to be fine. No, everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Nothing. He wasn't right. The offense didn't. It was like Josh McDaniels ran plays that didn't exist, that we didn't see. Right? Remember they were running the jumbo with Mumford and using the fullback. It was almost as if he was injured. They couldn't do the plays. And to me, the way I'm looking at the Super Bowl, whenever anybody asks me about it, I'm going to say, oh, it was a great run. Drake was hurt, though. And I think the reason why I'm bringing this up is I don't think the Patriots should be punished or penalized for their injury report. But the fact that he, just kind of was on there as, hey, he was at practice, full participant, I wonder if there needs to be another designation because, I don't know, as a bettor, do you feel like you got the best Drake May that day?
No, but I think the way that I'm going to remember it is that, all right, he didn't really look that different than how he had the entirety of the postseason. So how long was this something that was actually going on? And if so, I'm going to stick to my original take. It just looked like Josh McDaniels wasn't doing anything for 2 weeks. I expected creativity from him. If that's what he's going through, work around it. And there was no creativity. It felt like they had the same game plan they did every single week. When you know that they have 2 weeks in a season's worth of film on you too, they just seemed unprepared on the offensive side of the ball. And if that's the way that he's been playing, which I really don't think it was that different than how the entirety of the postseason had gone for them, and you didn't plan around it. You didn't really plan at all, it felt like. That's how I'm going to remember this Patriots team, is looking unprepared, not injured.
I don't disagree with you on that. I guess where I'm going with it is I think I tried to put a disclaimer defense in for Josh McDaniels, because if Matt McCarthy was here, he'd be like, oh, you're just a hater of the offensive coordinator, which I am. I'm a known offensive coordinator hater. But I think McDaniels has been good this year. Mm-hmm. His fingerprints are all over the success of Drake May. Come on. That was his 10th Super Bowl, Kendra. Did he look ready?
No, we had actually, speaking of action, we had this stat that I sent to a few people once I heard it. In every single Super Bowl McDaniels has been in as the offensive coordinator, there is a total of 7 first quarter points scored.
And that's you're talking about just the Patriots?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They never scored a touchdown in the Tom Brady era in the first quarter.
Crazy.
Of any Super Bowl ever, they haven't, which probably should have been a play, right? Under first quarter, first half, under points.
I think the first half under was like 9.5, which it was 9. So
a week ago, the books were on everything, huh? Mm-hmm. Wow, like everything came down to like like literally like a half a point or the number. Josh sucked, and I'm trying to defend him because if the quarterback's hurt, right, what can you do with him? You can't run option plays. You can't really run designed runs. You didn't do a tush push, which they've done every week. I mean, I don't know. Did he look hurt on the interception that he threw? It looked like good defense to me.
Did they hate Travion?
No, you know what Travion Henderson's problem is? I can see it. He's this great athlete that can get to the outside when it comes in between the tackles. He runs to contact instead of through the hole. And, it sucks because, like, in the NFL, you still need that power guy up the middle. And, Ramondre had a good game. He scored a touchdown.
They went
away from him.
He had a good second half of the season, but they were given the opportunity to kind of split it a little better between the two of them, and I think that would have benefited them in the long run.
Yeah. And then someone in our chat says Travion is a third down pass back. He can't pass protect, so that's why he's not in the game.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's where he's at. There's a lot of question marks. I guess I'll ask you this. I do think there's a lot of positives from the Patriots losing the Super Bowl. I think that you do need now to protect Drake May, right?
Well, it showed that they need, like, true talent if that's the stage they want to be on. They can't just be cheap and, And
now we can use the coaching and scheme against them because they weren't ready in the biggest game of the year. So now you need the talent, right? You need guys who can protect on the offensive line. You need guys that can get off the line on receivers. Hey, Brian Thomas available. I don't think they trade him, but
I think they give him one more season.
I don't know why they would do that, by the way. That's 2 years in a row. He was last offseason, too. Brian Thomas.
No,
they were like floating names. They ended up getting Jacoby Myers at some point during the trade deadline.
Yeah.
This was great for them.
Yeah, he was amazing. Absolute security blanket. Parker Washington, my king.
They got a very good, I don't know, I guess they're getting criticized for what's going on with the 2A player.
Oh, Travis Hunter.
Who I can't even remember his name.
Travis
right now.
Hunter, yeah.
Oh, all that trade for a guy who's going to play defensive back, huh?
I'm fine with it.
Duval.
The Paul Perillo one is still my favorite because it's cut in there, but he sounds exactly like Liam Cohen. If you play them directly next to each other, you cannot tell a difference between Liam Cohen and Paul Perillo. It's incredible.
I'd have to listen to that. Wonder if Paul Perillo can say microwave.
Microwave.
Duval.
Ooh.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow, you had that at the... Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Can we get Perillo?
Duval.
Yeah.
Duval.
Crazy.
Whoa. That was dual audio right there, George. You got a lot of production work going on back there.
DJing over here, yes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Perillo strangely could be the next head coach for the Jacksonville Jaguars or part of that coaching staff and fit in with Liam Cohen.
Good. Anything other fallouts from the Super Bowl? I liked Bad Bunny.
I loved the Bad Bunny show. I cannot believe that I can't believe Cardi and Steph broke up.
At halftime?
literally like immediately after. I've heard two different things. I've heard that one, it was because he gave one of his other baby mamas his 2 tickets.
I saw that.
And then I heard that it was because he brought another girl back to his hotel room.
Oh.
They don't sound mutually exclusive. It sounds like both can be true.
Ooh, George is like, he did both of those things.
Hey, can I transition into something that was said last night at the All-Star game?
Sure.
Segue.
So, NBA All-Star Weekend is ongoing right now. Tonight is the game, where there's a couple of games today.
I never want to hear the song ever again for the promo. Was it Tears for Fears or whatever that they did that they remixed for the All-Star game?
Oh, no, I don't know.
It is the worst song I've ever heard in my life.
I did see Ludacris last night, who was bad.
Ludacris was really bad last night.
Oh, my God. And I love him.
Here's the best part about it. I was actually talking before our show to the guys that were in the production room. All of that happened at like 2 p.m. for them. Ludacris did all of that at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
He must have rolled out of bed because he was like, Cadillac Grills, Cadillac. And I'm like, are you going to make it, dude? He's wearing a lot of chains.
Did you see E40's outfit?
Okay.
It was so good.
So I had to get caught up on a couple of people this week.
Okay.
Glorilla.
Yes.
I said I didn't know. And then I remember her song because she's from Memphis. I'm from Memphis, blah, 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 da, da, da,
What
da,
you know about me, big
exactly.
GLO and the GLE.
There you go. That. I know that song.
Yeah, you do.
What you know about me.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but I had to get caught up on like who the people were. Like I saw Drewski out there. I'm like, hey.
I'm sick of him.
What's he do? What does Drewski do?
I'm sick of him and Mr. Beast.
Drewski is like, what's the dude from, he's a, what's the name of that show with Tim Robinson? A Chunky. It's a Chunky. What do you do? What does Chunky do? Chunky comes out, doesn't know what to do when he gets called. Like, remember the Whammy? I don't know if you remember Whammy. The Whammy would dance and do something. A Chunky does nothing. What does Drewski do? Is he an actor?
He makes skits on like Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. That's what he does. Him and Mr. Beast, you've had your 30 minutes. I've had enough.
What else did I say? Oh, Anthony Edwards was asked, which teammate would you not want to date your sister? And do you know what the answer was?
No.
Jaylen Brown.
Is he still engaged?
I don't know. Remember he was dating a... Kendra, this is what's going on.
No, I can't.
Kendra, these days, it's too hard to keep up.
No, I love Jaylen Brown. I'll be really sad about this.
Well, I have would you like, George,
Yeah.
I can send it to you if you'd really like it.
I will be very upset because I'm a Jaylen Brown apologist.
Because Jaylen Brown had a tough night last night.
They're not engaged anymore. Oh my gosh, you guys. I feel like I'm having a moment right now. I'm really upset.
Jaylen Brown had a tough night last night.
I did swipe right on him on Raya one time, and he didn't swipe back.
Whoa! What? I don't even know what these things are. Raya?
Raya? Yeah.
Is a new.
Yeah, it's not new. It's been around for a few years.
Hey,
I don't blame him. I wouldn't swipe right on me either.
A colleague of ours got friend zoned,
Ooh.
and for some reason, I think we talked about a friend zone. And now I get an algorithm of places where you can go where you don't get friend zoned.
That's a thing?
I saw it on TikTok.
Oh, okay. I'm not on TikTok.
Is that real? Oh yeah, you're not.
I deleted my TikTok.
GLE, what you know about me? Is that what she says?
No.
What does that stand for?
Big GLO, Glorilla.
Oh, Glow. Like her name's Gloria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the GLE, which is a car.
Oh, okay, Mercedes. Okay, gotcha. I wish I knew that one. Jaylen Brown had a tough night last night. I actually, maybe, I don't know if we should do it in this hour. Maybe we should wait a little bit.
Okay, what do you want to tease? You've been everywhere today. I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah, okay, so this is what I have for notes, Kendra, for you. I have Patriot stuff.
Okay.
And that's all in one big bunch. NBA All-Star Weekend.
I had Olympics. I had some, I want to talk about, I'll tell you my thoughts on the break because I don't want to tease it and us not do it.
I had some Jeremy Swayman Olympic stuff and then random questions. Lots of random questions. We can do one an hour if you'd like.
Okay.
So I'll save it for the next segment.
Okay.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 6 random questions. We have 4 hours. I'll make
6 questions that
I'll
have
use the
nothing to
best.
do with sports? Or are they sports?
I don't know, Jim. Some of them, one of them might be about sports.
Okay.
I'll do our best.
That are kind of about sports.
2 definitely aren't.
Okay.
But as we're sitting here, I can continue to keep.
No, I like what you had.
All right. Well, we have a lot of stuff here then.
Call us about your bad Valentine's Day stuff, please.
I would like to know that. If I can just keep it going a little bit here, did you see the report cards?
I did.
I would like your opinion on that.
Yes.
We'll pause. Do we do headlines here or at the top? No?
11.
Okay. We'll go to break, everybody. Kendra Middleton's here. I'm Joe Murray, 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Hate the game.
Boston's home. In this town, sports happens 24/7. We're Boston's home for sports. 98.5 The Sports Hub.
I haven't done a Sunday show. I do Patriots on Sundays, so I'm here today with Kendra Middleton. I wanted to get in your thoughts on the report cards, but we have callers.
Yes. Give me the Valentine's Day tea.
Do you want to go to Hartford or Fort Lauderdale?
Fort Lauderdale.
Ryan, what's up, bud?
Joe, Kendra, how you both doing?
How you doing?
Good.
I'm doing good. Sorry, first of all, no Valentine's Day stuff, but it's still a good day. So, quick thing. Do you know how, like, these restaurants, or I should say fast food chains, they have, like, these celebrity meals they try and promote? If one of these kinds of fast food chains, restaurants, or even something local were approach you, it's like, hey, we would love to make a meal based on, what would your meal be?
Ooh,
YouTube.
that's such a good question.
I already have a Kowloon order.
Ooh, okay.
I figured it'd be Kowloon.
Well, no, what I'm saying, though, is that I have my own, like, if you...
Oh, you do?
Yeah, like, if you saw one of they'd probably know what I order.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. I've never been to Kowloon yet.
Okay,
so,
I like the curry fried rice. Because it's got that curry chicken with the fried rice and the shrimp and the other stuff. And then I go with the tangerine beef. So if you like General Gout, it's basically that sauce on sliced tender beef.
I think mine...
That sounds amazing.
I would probably collab with Sweet Green and do this salad that I make myself at home like 5 times a week. I like shred cabbage and I put gluten-free chicken tenders in it. And I do like a rice vinegar sriracha sauce with peanuts. And it's so good.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, I think that's a good question.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'd probably do like some sort of maybe like a chicken sandwich. I haven't really thought too much about it. I'm the one asking the question. But
what about a chicken
like
sandwich with pizza as the top and bottom?
That's an interesting one. Never thought about that.
Thank you. You're welcome.
You don't smoke enough weed.
Told you, me and Joe, Street Team Joe, and Skaz loves peanut butter and jelly. That's his, like...
I love peanut butter and jelly.
That's his go-to.
Doesn't he have an allergy to something?
Yeah, he's basically a ham and cheese.
Yeah.
I was going to call him a ham and egger, but he no longer eats the cheese. So...
Oh, Skaz.
He only eats peanut butter and jelly.
I love PB&J.
So we were talking about the ways that you can grill it and make it.
I know, I was listening.
Oh, okay, you heard.
Yeah. I've never had the fluff sandwiches.
Oh, the fluff. That's second mode.
I've never had
second
that.
mode.
Massachusetts kind of staple
It's
there.
from
I know.
here. It's from here.
Somerville.
Yep. They have a fluff fest. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
I used to live in Union Square.
As a teenager, I had an off-the-menu thing as a kid in BK, but I would take the grilled chicken patty, grilled chicken, throw that sucker in the fry-later. Taste as good as a pork chop. It's really a specialty. I actually crave that right now that I've put full thought into that. But to take grilled chicken, whatever they're serving, throw that sucker in the fry-later, you'll thank me.
Fry-later, huh?
Would you rather do peanut butter and fluff, or do you do like the banana fluff?
Peanut butter.
So I do peanut butter jelly fluff.
Oh. Okay.
It's like my own version of a triple three-way.
I've never done it with jelly.
Peanut
butter and jelly and fluff. It's like I grew up on that.
I would have never thought of that.
You know what people did when I was a kid? Peanut butter and butter.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know how I feel either.
I got to remember to eat my buffalo butter when we go to
Buffalo butter in. Chris is in Hartford, and the phones are. This is what happens here.
Is that computer's giving you a hard time?
Yeah.
Maybe.
We got Chris, George, if you can help me out here.
Yeah, pot him up.
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
Oh, I'll tell you. You guys talk about so much good food, but really what I wanted to talk about is how all the sports reporters pretty much in Boston throw up on themselves with all that good food. Hey, George, over under, how many folks talked about Kenneth Walker running the ball against the New England Patriots, but instead we're talking about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Have a great day, fellas.
Wait, hey, real quick. You fellas, you hung up, you jerk.
Chris, it's not the time to take victory laps. The Patriots obviously overachieved. You know, that
was a jerk move.
Yeah, maybe he's a Giants fan.
That was a
like
jerk
that. I have
move.
family who are Giants fans. You guys perennially pick in the top 10.
Not that, George. No. He crapped all over the reporters in town for not talking about Kenneth Walker. None of us talked about Kenneth Walker because the Patriots didn't give up 50 or more yards to a running back this year. That's why nobody talked about him. People thought the Patriots defense would do their job. But no, Kenneth Walker was the MVP because no running back this year went for over 100 against the Patriots. So that's why nobody talked about it. And that's why I'm talking about sandwiches. Because you know why? I thought they'd stop him. And they didn't. Guess what? He won the MVP. He's going to Disney World. He got a car. How do you like those sandwiches?
Somebody needs a PB&J fluffernutter.
It's okay. He lives in Connecticut.
I don't like that. I'm so smarter than you. Let me call you on the phone. I don't like that guy. Out.
Joe, he has to go home to Connecticut. It's okay.
No, his attitude.
He called me a man.
Smug. That was smug. And he called you. I don't like that. That was very smug. Am I right or wrong?
But yeah.
We don't need that kind of smugness.
We've had a week of talking about the Super Bowl. Everybody's talked about every single point you could make all week long. Let me talk about PB&J. Leave me alone. What time's your show on?
That guy was a jerk. Oh, hey, listen, you want to rub it in? Oh, yeah, you guys have the most Super Bowl losses of all time. Let it go. Hey, you guys can't beat the Giants. Bring it on, baby. Bring it on. But, here you are talking about sandwiches. Smug Hartford. Been Hartford lately?
No. You want to do 4 hours of hard sports?
I've been mean. I don't mean to be mean to the callers, but that guy was a jerk. Here you are talking about sandwiches. Yeah. Because the Patriots lost. And we're talking about sandwiches. That's what I want to do. That's what you want to do?
I'm just here.
Hey, does the defense hate the offense because of the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I think that we learned. Once again, it's been beat to death all week how Vrabel presented it to the media of we have to be angry together. Clearly, or whatever he said was, what was the quote? We have to be something together. Do you know what I'm talking about? What was the exact quote?
We need you need to see it. No.
It's something, we need to do something together. I can't remember the word that he used.
Effort, finish, do. I know what you're talking about.
But we've beat that to death all week.
Oh, no, yeah. No. Yeah, so on the sideline, Christian Barmore went up to Milton Williams like, this wasn't on us. This wasn't on us. It could have been, this isn't how we normally play, right? It could be, it's a narrative. We heard it. Now we can.
We have to be pissed together. That's what it is.
Oh, yes. We have to be pissed together.
Yeah.
Are you pissed with me about that smug caller?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. We're pissed together. See, it bothered me more than it bothered you.
Yeah, I get hate all day online. All day.
No, I just don't want a smug guy from Hartford calling into the show.
Joe has gotten very upset the last couple of days. When someone called you boring the other night, I was like, you're letting them win because you're so upset.
It made the show, though.
It did.
You said we should take a call. Who do you got? 2? The phone over here is this Vinny? In Fall River.
Vinny.
What's up, Vinny?
Hey, what's going on? So I got 2 things to talk about. One, also I'm not a smug caller, but
I can tell.
One thing that the man deserves on Valentine's Day as a gift, smile on his woman's face. That for the gifts that he buys her. Right? That's the only thing right there. Favorite sandwich? I'm a breakfast guy, so it has to be the sausage, egg, cheese, bacon, but the bread is cinnamon rolls.
Whoa.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, George, can you cut that?
Hey, Vinny, did you get lucky last night?
No, I'm actually single.
Well, did you eat a cinnamon roll breakfast sandwich?
I did call Cerrone yesterday for a shout out. I told him, hey, to all the single men and women out there.
I remember your call.
President of the. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm the president of the Rub and Tug Club. So I just was out there like, hey guys, just keep up the fight and maybe better luck next year.
You won. You might not have won the battle, but you won the war, my friend.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, dude. He's not
I
smug.
loved him.
That's not smug.
I loved him. He can call back anytime. Oh my God, Joe, what a turn around.
No, I'm actually single.
I loved him.
You know what? I know we're a little late. Dave, hi, Dave.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Yeah, you know.
No, I hear you. It's real quick. So that last guy, everyone knows that guy who he takes a figurative dump to change the energy from positive to negative and then leaves. The one who called about Walker.
Yep.
And why are we talking about PB&J? And the other reason why I called is because, Joe, I thought I was the only one my entire life that did PB, fluff, and jelly until I just heard you say that you do that as well.
I grew up in Hyde Park. That's how we did it, man.
My dad, for years, as after dinner, he would toast bread, put butter, peanut butter, and fluff.
Butter.
That's actually very good too.
You put butter on anything.
Doing it on a regular basis or anything like that, but he had to stop because he did start to gain a little bit of weight. But that was probably one of the most
Dave, are you from
best
Natick?
things ever. No, I'm actually. Originally I grew up in Needham, but I lived in Natick now.
Okay, have you ever been to Casey's Hot Dogs?
Oh yeah, my dad would go there like literally every other day.
Would you ever eat a peanut butter and jelly hot dog?
Oh,
ew, Joe! What?
Do they have those there?
I don't know.
Ew, no.
I guess I would.
Would
I
you
could
put
try it.
Would you put fluff on a hot dog?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. See, definitely.
No.
You
That
gotta-
feels like. I feel like hot dog meat needs to be sacred to some degree. We can't just be out here willy-nilly
we
putting
call that
stuff.
a glizzy and jelly. Oh, we're gonna get in trouble today.
We gotta go to break.
We are gonna get in trouble today. Hey, what's this game we're watching? Is this real?
Yeah,
real
it's Canada,
hockey?
France.
Oh, okay.
It is real hockey.
That rink's small, right?
Yeah, Olympic ice is smaller.
I don't think it was by design.
That's
Like
some-
the dimensions that they did, the converting meters and feet, some weirdness.
That's
and
what
they
makes
just, they just
UNH
rounded it.
That's what makes UNH so special. Is they play on Olympic ice.
Oh. Would you eat peanut butter and jelly hot dogs?
I've put thought to it. Initially my answer was yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
me
would
too.
try it.
Yeah. Have you ever had peanut butter and jelly wings?
Have you ever had a peanut butter and jelly shot?
Yes.
Oh, so good. It's
Very
a
good.
peanut butter whiskey and Chambord. So
Yeah.
good.
I also drop a bunch of fluff in hot chocolate too.
Okay.
Just grab pop it right in there, baby.
I gotta look up the ingredients of fluff. I'm a little scared.
It's sticky. We got to go to break. Kendra's here. I'm Joe Murray, 98.5 The Sports Hub.
I'm the president of the Rub and Tug Club.
Boston's home for sports. 98.5 The Sports Hub. Telefair Tire Studios. This is Boston's home for sports. The flagship station of the Patriots, Bruins, the Celtics. WBCFM and HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Leslie Media Group station celebrating 65 years of broadcasting. Sports Hub headlines. Presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
The Winter Olympics continue on, but yesterday the men's hockey team defeat Denmark 6-3 and will play Germany today at 3:10. The women's team will play in the semifinal tomorrow at 10:40 a.m. against Sweden. And the NBA All-Star three-point and dunk contests were last night. Damian Lillard wins the three-point contest, his third time doing so, and Keyshawn Johnson of the Miami Heat is your slam dunk contest winner. The All-Star game versus the USA versus the World will be played this afternoon at 5 p.m. Sports Hub headlines were brought to you by Awaken 180. February is here. Don't say I tried. Say I'm doing. Change course and choose the solution for weight loss at awaken180weightloss.com. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub, Boston's home for sports. I'm Kendra Middleton. Your next update is in about an hour.
Diving, but he's got a breakaway. Throws it in front, coming to the slot.
The Sports Hub. When it comes to Boston sports, we're fans just like you. 98.5 The Sports Hub.
All right, back here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. It's Sunday. Kendra Middleton is here. Someone just sent this over. Wayno. I don't know if you know Wayno. Firefighter. I met him. Nice guy. A Florida man arrested for attempting to baptize an alligator in a Waffle House using a pitcher of iced tea.
My people. I love this.
PB&J on a hot dog is a staple when me and the guys do a Saco River trip. Oh.
What? That's like a plan. You plan to eat that?
So I love street meat, which is a sausage. Like leaving the ballpark, or like, you know, just you ever like see guys making sausages on the street?
I see it all the time, but I never want one.
Oh,
ever.
I love.
No.
I smell it and I want it.
No.
Have you ever bought empanadas out of the back of someone's trunk?
No, the only things that I will eat out of the back of someone's car are boiled peanuts and barbecue.
Okay, like brisket?
Sure. Yeah.
Actually, I had a buddy who used to keep his brisket in his trunk because he couldn't keep it in the house.
Yeah, no, those are the only
I've
things.
done that
I'll eat
before.
gas station barbecue or I'll eat boiled peanuts out of the side of the road.
George, have you ever had empanadas out of the back of someone's trunk?
Of course I have, particularly the food trucks.
Yes, exactly.
Does that count? The food trucks count?
What is it? I mean, we used to call them, can I say it? Roach Coach?
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's
Okay.
what we called them.
No, if it's a food truck, then yes. But if someone's just selling stuff out of the back of their car, it better be barbecue or peanuts.
What did you call that? The food truck? Is that what we really called that thing?
Yeah, no, it.
You know what I'm talking about, right? A truck that had like the silver all around it and
Right,
it had
right.
hot food and like
right, almost like a stand of sorts, right? You know, but yeah, it's some of the best food, street food.
You could get burgers out of there. Oh, you know what? I would never eat those, like an egg salad or like one of those things.
I don't like mayonnaise that much. Like, I'll eat it, but any like mayonnaise-based salad, I will eat anything, but that's tougher for me because it's really just egg pudding. It is. That's literally what it is. It is egg pudding.
Oh, that gave me a.
Yeah.
Damian Lillard won the 3-point contest last night.
A lot of people are upset about this, but I liked it.
Why?
Because Garvin thinks that, well, I don't know if he was telling me before we came on that he feels like the NBA was so desperate to have someone that they pulled him just off the couch to have him compete.
No, he said after the game, he tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
And that
Everybody knows that.
he's been shooting.
Yeah.
And that he basically said he's not going to play. He already said he's not going to play this season.
Didn't he ask to participate?
That's what I was going to go with it. So he's a 2-time winner. Won
3
last night, now 3-time winner.
Yeah.
So him and Steph Curry really might have to have if that was the NBA, that's what I would do. I would set up next year Steph Curry versus Damian Lillard because they're the two best three-point shooting champions of the contest.
This is something that I thought to ask you for today, last night. If you could only watch one sporting event every year and your options were the NBA All-Star Game or the NFL All-Star, because I think that they both have turned into just a suck-off, I don't care, they don't care, it's just a money grab. I hate both of them. Last night was boring. I hated it. I get that they want the young guys because of the hype and the older guys don't want to play because of injury and all of those things, but it makes it less fun. This used to mean something, and it doesn't anymore.
It used to mean something. So it was a bad weekend, I think, for the NBA. Adam Silver had to talk about a lot of things.
How empty it was.
It was empty.
Stands.
You know what else is, and again, maybe this is an interesting conversation for you, but Giannis has a stake in Kelce.
I know. I talked about that on my show.
Okay, great. Yeah. And like, I don't know if people know this, but so Kelce's really, it's more of a political and other types of bets that you can do. But you can like bet on anything. You can bet on how fast I could eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yep.
But Giannis has stake in it, and during the Super Bowl, Kelce made more money than sportsbooks.
Well, so the thing with Giannis in particular that is really sketchy is that he came out, requested a trade. Kelce opens a market about where he's going to go. I believe there was just sub $30 million invested on Kelce of where Giannis would go. I want to say it was like 28 million, 28.3 million, sub 30 million, somewhere in that area. And then he announces that he's going to stay in Milwaukee, and then 2 days later puts out his Kelce partnership. That is, as you would say, smelly.
Smelly. Just to get back to the where I was going with the Lillard thing is that he won a 3-point competition after his Achilles. Who should be coming back for the Celtics soon with an Achilles?
Tatum.
So if he can win a three, I know playing basketball and shooting threes is completely different, Kendra. Right? It's different. It's still an exercise. Like, it's still something you could do. I think Lillard's sitting out because he's thinking of his future and his age.
Yes. And the team's not going it. Like, they don't have any chance at winning anything serious, so it's not worth pushing. Whereas the Celtics, I actually do have another bone to pick with you. I was listening to you the other night, and you were talking about how you were the first person to start calling him Vucevic, and you are not.
I didn't. I said I was?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't. Well, let's just say this. I didn't claim to be the first person. I just am going to call him Vooch.
Yeah, that's been around for a long time.
Well, of course, his name's Vucevic.
Yeah, everybody calls him Vooch.
No, but I'm not the first person.
I was listening to you and I was like, You were like, everybody around here is calling him that now. I was like, but everybody just calls him that anyway.
No. I worked the Celtics games and everybody was calling him Vucevic and I couldn't say it right. So I just said, I'm going to call him Vooch. No one else is. Little do I know everybody calls him Vooch anyways. But I'm just trying to say that I'm working with Sean Grady and these other guys are calling him Vooch. Vooch! I'm not the first. I'm probably the first because I gave up on it. What do I call him Big V? We call him Big V?
I can't make the joke I want to make.
Anyways, the 3-point contest. It was encouraging seeing Damian Lillard win with his Achilles because maybe Jason Tatum could come back too. I will tell you this. He looked great. He won.
What's the latest
Booker blew
on this? Booker did blow it, but I'm not surprised. He is not talk about negative clutch gene. Devin Booker, negative clutch gene. It's a Kardashian curse. He will never recover from Kendall Jenner.
Great player, but you're right about that one.
He'll never win.
He blew that. But Tatum's...
I feel the same way about Justin Herbert. Cannot play in the spotlight.
Same thing. So Tatum's working out. He's working out with the main team. He's doing 5-on-5s. There's going to be like doctors who will approve him, and then he eventually wants to get the approval himself. I think he should come back. I think it's wide open, Kendra. I don't think they're a championship roster, But this is why you pay Tatum and Brown, because if you have them together, you never know.
And it matters. I think that like the roster thing matters so much less in the MLB and the NBA, because if you're playing really well at the right time and you guys all hit a stride, they're the most open in the postseason. Like the NHL is a grind and you have to have a good roster. The NFL, obviously, there's luck involved in every championship ever, but if you hit a true grind and a good stride at the right time, the MLB and the NBA are just, anybody could win it.
All right.
Except for now that the Dodgers own everything ever.
I think with Tatum though, I didn't want him at the beginning. I didn't want him to come back. I didn't want him to come back, but I will say this. I think after getting under the luxury tax and doing everything that ownership wanted to do this year, which I did not approve of, now that they're competitive, I do. I want to see them come back and see what they can do. I'm interested in that. They also moved the March 1st game from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
I have been very steady on middle to end of March, that home stretch that they have right there, one of those games, because it's like the Sixers and whoever the heck else, maybe the Kings or something at home.
We have the Olympics on. Did you just see him steal the puck from that man?
That was a shorty, wasn't it?
And then just score on a little bit. It was like how I would flip a pancake. Just that looked like the easiest play I've ever seen in my life. Again, this is Team Canada versus who?
France.
Who scored that? It was so easy.
I wasn't paying attention.
And it was right before the buzzer?
Yeah.
Great.
Hockey. Are you watching the Olympics?
No.
At all? Nothing?
I mean, this reminds me of Marge Simpson.
Curling?
Yeah. Do you remember the episode, George?
Certainly do.
Marge was a great house cleaner, right?
I've only seen the Simpsons movie. Yeah, that's it. I've never seen any of the episodes.
The curling happened, and Marge was like, maybe I could get in on this.
And I only
great at it.
I only wanted to watch the Simpsons movie so I could see Spider Pig. That was it.
Spider Pig. Ooh, Luke Violet. Here we go. We're watching curling right now. He's a little bit over to the right, slight little slice here. Might need to speed that mop up a little bit.
I think that's Mark Stone.
There's only
that
one
scored
guy
for
working.
Canada, by the way.
Oh.
61, is that Mark Stone? I think so.
Look at that. Look at this move. Ready? Okay, so I was watching curling, and now I have ice hockey on. Unless the TV froze.
I think the TV did freeze, which is why I can't tell who it is. It's because it just says 61, but I think that's who that is.
And then you just give him a little flip. When you guys like non-stick pans?
The technology in here is not working today. The phone's not working. The computer's not working. George had to crawl under the desk. The TV's been frozen on just the side of whatever this goal was. What is going on?
Mark Stone, kid. He's pretty good. Our YouTube's working, though.
I had to exit out of it. My computer.
We have almost 200 people watching. Go over and watch us. I mean, we're on the radio, but we're on YouTube. So that would be technology, right? So you're watching the Olympics. Are you excited about the Red Sox at all?
No. I'm not excited about baseball season at all. I'm excited for good weather and to go get a hot dog. But after everything that's gone on with the Dodgers, with them making it's so difficult to watch the games, I'm not paying for NESN.
Hey. There's a reason to pay for NESN now.
Because of you.
Gotta watch. Come on. Maybe we'll get you on someday.
I totally legally...
Would you come on?
Sure, but I totally legally watch the Bruins and the Red Sox on the internet. Totally legally.
I do a show on NESN now at 4 o'clock every day, everybody. You watch it. It's called Boston's Enter the Chat. I understand that you have to have cable in order to watch NESN, but it's baseball season, and it's Joe season. So it's like, why don't you get in on it now so you have it when the games come? It would be cool if you can get a free hot dog with every purchase. Like, hey, sign up for NESN today and get some free hot dogs.
I'm sure you know a guy.
Yeah.
You could make that happen.
But that's why you should watch.
Okay.
Because we'll be the pre-game show.
For the afternoon games.
That's right.
Wow.
And then we'll be the post-game show for the afternoon games.
Okay.
And then they'll repeat them later on and later on throughout the night. So that's why you should watch.
Okay.
That was a cheap, real
like
shameless plug.
$40 a month, though. My YouTube TV is like...
Does YouTube TV doesn't have Nesson, huh?
No.
Forgot about that.
Do you have YouTube? What do you have that you have Nesson on?
Xfinity.
Oh, you have Xfinity? I hate Xfinity. I had no internet.
It's a love-hate relationship.
I had no internet for 2 weeks this year, and they gave us like a $20 credit.
You're at, dude. Listen, we could do this all day. We could get 4 hours out of this. We really could.
I am very much Felger with like I want all of my things to be in one place. I hate streaming.
I have a super box. I love my super box. It has everything, literally everything. But what I hate is I have to do the input button. I don't, and it's not all in one place.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
I don't like the input button. And I know that people out there know exactly what I'm talking about. You have to pause and shut down just to get back on to your regular. Anyways, I have a song that I want you to see if you know the lyrics.
Okay.
And I got 3 of them. I probably could find better. We could probably find better ones, but we'll come back with one, and then you can try to guess the lyrics.
Okay.
All right, George, I'm going to send this to you. We're going to take a break. I see Charles. I see Gabe. I see Justin. I see you all on the phone lines. We're going to get to you next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. So I love street meat.
Celtics, the Patriots, the Sox, the Revs, and you. We're Boston's home for sports. 98.5 The Sports Hub.
The beginning of the song again, George. I
dreamt of some bagel.
What do you think she said there?
Last night I dreamt of some bagel.
Yes! That's what I said too! That's what I said too! George, that's what I said off the air to you, right?
That is correct.
It's not. One more time.
I dreamt of some bagel.
Yeah.
No, it's not what it is. This is exactly why I wanted to do this bit. Oh, I've been holding this one for weeks because I wanted to do it some night, but the Super Bowl, and I'm like, who can I do this with?
Yeah. Me.
Yes. So that's the same thing I said. Bagel. I said the same thing. Nope, it's San Pedro.
Also, this still being frozen on Mark Stone is crazy.
Yeah, we got technical difficulties on our. Is this Xfinity? I don't know who it is.
Do we have Xfinity?
I don't know.
We do.
Oh wow!
Last night I dreamt of some bagel.
Microwave.
Oh, thank you. You have validated me so much. Microwave. You have validated me. Yes. All right, we have another one next hour. Okay, I got two more.
I'm excited.
I got two more for you.
Okay.
But that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, and every time I hear it, I'm like, I can't.
Last night I dreamt of some bagel.
You'll never unhear it again.
No, it's like what's the one they play on Zolak and Bertrand where it sounds like they're saying Zolak?
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
Or something.
Bon Jovi,
but it's
yeah.
Zolak.
Yeah. I can't unhear that one too. Like every time I hear that song now, I'm like, oh my gosh, shout out Scott Zolak.
Oh my God. Wow. That Zolak one definitely gets me too.
That one gets stuck in my head.
Oh. All right, let's hear what Charles has to say. He's in Connecticut. What's going on out there?
This is Charles Unsmug in Connecticut.
Thank you.
First of all, the sandwich in Connecticut is Ryan's Delicatessen, right off Route 84, headed into Hartford. Corned beef on rye, just with mustard. It's a beautiful thing.
I like that, and I sometimes like a pastrami like that too.
Yeah, or if you do half and half, that's really good.
Oh, now it's.
But listen, this is I want Joe and Kendra, I want you to be honored. I have not listened to any sports talk radio for a week because I could not listen to every meathead calling in saying basically that the Patriots got shellacked, and I didn't need to listen to that for a week. So this is my first listen to sports talk all week, and it's good to hear your voice, Joe. And Joe, I have to tell you, every night I'm driving home, and on your intro, the line that always makes me chuckle is, the first time I met Joe was at a Hooters. And I don't know why I find that funny, but I just find it funny. Anyhow,
it's actually factual, too. It is. People think I just met Skaz at a Hooters and hired him. No, he was working on the street team. I wasn't even doing a work event. I was meeting my friends. And his name was James. I met Skaz, and that's the first time we met. And that's our story.
Well, now it's even funnier. But listen, I love what the Red Sox did. And, I think Bregman's broken. I don't think, they were going to throw all this money at him. And I think it was an accident waiting to happen again. I love what they've done. They've got this kid, third Rookie of the Year vote. They've got him locked in. They own him for 6 years. I just like the kind of stuff they're doing. And I think with the upgrade of their pitching, I think they're going to be really competitive this year. And I know Maz hates his baseball hour after his show every year, but hopefully he'll have a little more enthusiasm because I like baseball and I like this team.
Thanks, Charles. Well, Ness and Joe will tell you how great the team is this year.
Do you have high expectations for them? Like, what do you think?
I think their weakness is they don't have power or fear in the lineup.
Do you think they finish above 500?
Yes.
How far above 500?
Win total's 87.5. They won 90 last year. I do think they have the best pitching staff in the American League.
I don't hate that.
I mean, between Ranger Suarez, they spent money on. Sonny Gray's been great. He's like a fine wine. He gets better with age. Garrett Crochet was the runner-up for the Cy Young, and Brian Bayo's now your 4. And they traded for Oviedo, who's like this is big, like him and Aroldis Chapman are best friends. They're like, he's like this huge, both of them are huge Cuban pitchers. And there's high expectations for this guy.
Give me your hot take of someone that might be being slept on to have a good season.
I think Ceddanne Rafael is going to take a big step power-wise. And plus, last year they moved him from center to second base so much because they couldn't figure that out. I think he wins the Gold Glove again. I think he hits 25 home runs.
Who do you think is going to fall off a little bit from last year?
Well, this brings up a good discussion here. Trevor Story.
That would have been my answer as well.
I think overall Trevor Story is a really good dude. Like, everyone loves him in the locker room. He's been so injured. He's been trying to come back for years. He hurt his shoulder, so he played second, right? Last year he had a really good year, 25, but he also had a ton of errors at shortstop. To expect somebody with that age who opted in immediately, like could have went to free agency, got more money, opted in immediately. They call him Unk because he's the oldest. And I'm out on Unk.
Okay, why?
This is what the young kids are doing. And some guy called me Unk.
Can white guys be unks? I don't think so.
Well, I don't know. Well, I was called an Unk, but when I do some work with Card Vault, the guys over there, and I guess I'm the oldest guy, so they called me Unk. And I went with it. It was my buddy Jamil who called me Unk. Also, Jay, what's up, Jamil? My whole thing is like Unk. Like, is that because I guess we used to call people grandpa back in the day when they were older than us. So I guess Unk is like, I guess it's
I guess it is kind of a diss.
Yeah, maybe. Well, is Unk and Unk's a diss?
It's definitely uncool.
Yeah, I think I'm out on it. I'm out on Unk.
You got dissed, and you don't even know it.
No, I kind of knew it. How do you feel about Unk?
Yeah, I would say it's because Saron had mentioned this the other day, and it was commentary on him bashing LeBron James for ruining the All-Star game, and I take it as the context of young head bashing unapologetically. My goodness, disrespectful to old head, like they're basically calling you old and outdated.
Yes,
is how I would take
yes.
That.
So Trevor Story is your answer. Speaking of that. Last night, Ron Harper, the senior.
Last night I dreamt of some bagel.
Well, at the weekend, they had like teams, and they had Team Harper. So Ron Harper Jr. plays for the Celtics. And then his brother plays for the Spurs, and his dad was Ron Harper, who won with the Bulls. So last night, they asked Ron Harper, hey, how did you feel about your kids both being in the NBA? And he goes, well, I'm not like LeBron forcing my kid to do it. And they both went, yo! So there was actually some really good sound bites from the All-Star Weekend. It's just nothing good happened, like, actually to watch, besides us talking about Damian Lillard. I
do love the NBA drama. There's more drama in the NBA than any other league.
Remember when they were all using emojis one year and rocket ships? Paul Pierce, they were trying, and then they like held DeAndre, who's the big guy? They held him hostage. They wouldn't let him go because he was going to get traded. That was when like the Celtics were trying to make moves before Tatum and Brown. I don't know. We'll take more. Gabe, what's up, Gabe?
What's up, guys? Love the show. I'm 41, so yeah, I've been called an Unk, and like, yeah, I take it not as like real disrespectful, but yeah, the young kids saying, yeah, we're old, we don't know shit.
Dump.
You gotta do better, Gabe. You gotta do better than that. Gabe. Keep it clean.
That's a team dump.
Yeah.
Street Team Joe got his first dump the other night.
I missed what happened in the beginning of the show.
Some guy swore.
Oh.
But I went dump, and he just went right on the button, and I was like, whew, and he goes, that was my first dump, and it was just...
I got dumped 2 weeks ago.
Oh! Someone asked me about this, and then I listened. You said it earlier today on the show too.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yeah. If it wasn't a swear, you said what does a vacuum do?
But I didn't say that, did I?
You said it earlier on the show.
What the heck?
Yes.
Did I get dumped again?
No, that one
doesn't count.
See, one was an adjective. The other,
I thought that
the other was a verb.
I thought that how Fred said it was worse than how I said it, though, and I still stand on that. But his is allowed.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants.
Well, no, I mean by the
can't.
FCC, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Like, even though I thought it was more descriptive.
I've learned over the years, Kendra, that if I say it, I can be spoken to about it.
Oh.
If they say it, it's like, you know.
Imagine how I feel.
Well, no, I can hear you on that one. I just think that it's just, just.
If I had the bad rabbit rant that went on at this station this week, I would be in Rick's office
I'm sorry,
last
who?
week.
I'm sorry, who? Bad rabbit?
Yeah, that's
Bad rabbit?
Isn't that what they called him?
Okay, can we talk about this for 1 second? Felger made what? Awful announcing?
Yeah.
Because he was talking about the halftime show. And Mike's notorious for seeing guys who play music, grab them, and he wants to say flailing penis.
I didn't even notice it in the halftime show.
I saw all I saw was ass. Kendra, that's all I could see.
I didn't.
So I didn't see flying penises.
I didn't see it. And I'm a woman.
Thank you. Oh.
Joe just broke
I
the
just
computer.
reset the computer. Hey, it's funny if you watch YouTube with me at night. Sometimes I yell, and the camera picks up the no one at the other microphone every once in a while, just a blank chair. Yeah, I liked the halftime show, but again, I like Bad Bunny, and I liked Bad Bunny before anybody could be mad at Bad Bunny for not even knowing who he was. So it's.
He's been in my top artists for like the last 4 Spotify Wrapped, so I don't think I personally wasn't surprised that I liked the halftime show.
Just so everyone knows, the song is about his auntie wants him to settle down, but he doesn't want to settle down. He's got a different girl every night.
In the VIP.
And the VIP with a selfie, say cheese. That's the lyrics.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. I didn't.
George, can you confirm?
I know. I can pretty much translate verbatim. Yes, absolutely.
George, you're Puerto Rican, right?
I definitely am.
Okay.
I can definitely empathize with the aunt's kind of, being almost like.
The auntie, is your TT?
I'm a saint in their eyes, so God bless them. So yes, I'm very gentlemanly.
Well, he's married with kids.
I'm a scholar, married with children, right? I'm a good boy over here all the way.
And it's Puerto Rico, right?
Puerto Rican, yes.
Yes, thank you. No, I watched him in who's the white big fat guy? Corden, James Corden.
Yes.
Can I call him that?
Yes. I think you can.
I can call.
That's beautiful. You're allowed.
You have the F word pass.
I just got blessed by Kendra.
I've been calling myself chunky since I stopped smoking tobacco. I've gained 30 pounds instantly, and I feel like I've crossed that threshold too. I should be allowed,
Kendra was like, yes.
You have the F word pass for sure.
Oh, you're killing me today. Dave's in North Attleboro. Dave.
Hey, Joe. We actually worked together for like 2 seconds in Clay Nissan way back in the day.
Clay,
in the BDC. So the Roach Coach is what the car dealerships call that coffee truck.
Okay.
So that's what we always called it. But yeah, you just started the Sports Hub, I think, and we couldn't give you the flexible schedule so you could still go on air. But
oh yeah. When I was in the car, I spent
when you were in the car business back in the day. So, Kendra, I'm headed to Jacksonville this week for golf in St. Augustine. So, what's a good spot to hit down there?
Okay, so
World Golf is. I'm staying at the World Golf Village.
Oh, World Golf Village. That's kind of far from actual St. Augustine. I would go to St. Augustine itself. Probably get dinner. I don't know if this place called Gypsy Cab Company is still open, but that's what I would look into for dinner. And then dessert, go walk around the fort downtown St. Augustine and go to this place called Cousteau's. They do stuffed waffles, like stuffed with creme fraiche with ice cream on top.
Oh boy, Waffle House is the other place I'm going to hit when I'm down there.
And Dave, Kendra goes to Hooters for the dessert.
Yeah. They have really good dessert.
They actually have good grilled cheese too.
What?
At Hooters, yeah, they have a good grilled cheese. Well, they used to. I haven't been to one in like 5 years. We used to go to the Shrewsbury one after playing hockki.
I didn't know that this was a thing. I think I need to go to Hooters.
Thanks, Dave.
Well, have fun in Jacksonville. Be safe. If you are actually in Jacksonville, at the Jacksonville airport, do me a favor. Go to Angie's Subs, get the Jack Del Rio, and add the sauce that's on the table to the sub. It's delicious. You won't regret it.
Sounds like a plan. I love it.
Have fun.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Surprised he's not golfing I was going to say, surprised he's not golfing TPC Sawgrass.
I golfed last year for the first time.
Ever?
No, I grew up golfing. I grew up across the street from a golf course in Boston.
Okay.
Every day, I did anything you could have done at the golf course. I did at the golf course growing up. Yeah, true story.
Wow.
Yeah. So my golf days are over, but there's a video coming, a Joe on the go, of me golfing. It's bad.
I'm a very bad
So
golfer.
it's going to be awesome for everyone to watch.
But I tried.
And I got a huge steak after. Like a big piece of meat. It's going to be that one.
How many ounces?
So I love street meat. This was not street meat. This was golf course, 19th hole steak.
Medium rare.
It was a little medium rare, a little medium. Like I liked it right in the middle.
I'm a medium gal.
Me too. I just don't want it bloody.
Same.
Like prime rib. Sometimes I'll do a little bloody. What did you call the weekend clock, George?
Joe clock.
The Joe clock, huh? All right. Well, we will pause because we probably should have a couple of times during that segment. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Last night I dreamt of some bagel.
Boston's home. what player, no matter what coach, no matter what game, it all happens here. 98.5.
Oh. Yeah, I know SZA.
You know SZA.
She was also on, you know who else I see all the time? She was on Wrestling. Pretty Red is her name?
Sexy Red?
Sexy Red, sorry. I sound like an old white guy.
I couldn't name any of her tracks anyway.
You couldn't play any of them.
Yeah, and again, I said Glorilla
Yeah.
earlier. So I'm down.
You're hip with it.
I'm hip enough.
Yeah.
You know, I know, I try to stay in the know skis. But I had no clue who was at NBA All-Star Weekend. We went through the names.
I know.
Andy Wang. Who is Andy Wang?
I was surprised you didn't know DJ Mustard.
So DJ Mustard, I know who he is by looking at him. Kind of a chubby guy with a big chain.
He came out for the Super Bowl.
Yep, he did. He did with Kendrick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I know him.
Yeah.
But
That's what I was
everybody
gonna
else, I did not know.
I knew a lot of them just because I'm chronically online.
Me too.
I'm surprised you don't know Taylor Frankie
Do
Powell.
you know what's funny? I'll just talk about it on the air. There was a time where I went, hey, I haven't seen or heard from Kendra. What's going on? No, you were on vacation.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
You were gone.
Yeah. Tomorrow, well, today was supposed to be my first day off since I was in Scotland. Well,
I remember that.
2 weeks ago was supposed to be, and I took a shift with McCarthy, and then I thought it was going to be today, and I took this shift with you.
Oh, thank you.
And then I'm here next Sunday with Dondero.
Oh.
So I don't think I'm going to have a day off until March, but that's okay.
I spent a lot of time with Mark this year.
Yeah, you did.
He's, good dude, really passionate. He brought his kid with him to come hang out on Super Bowl Sunday. He was cute. And Mark has a soft side to him.
Does he? Can you elaborate?
He's a great father. And he loves old time sports. Yesterday was Drew Bledsoe's birthday. Shout out to Drew. He reminisced about Drew's career. He really likes the past.
Are you guys the same age?
He's 3. I think he's 3 years. I would have been a senior. He would have been a freshman.
Oh, you're older than him.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I never would have guessed that.
I think of outside of Beetle. Beetle's like a year or two younger than me. I think everybody else is old there.
I think I'm definitely the youngest. Milliken's younger than me by like a year.
Yeah.
Other than that,
yeah, we're gonna in a next hour. We're gonna just pull up Milliken's Twitter handle. So at night, what we do, Kendra, the bid is whenever we want to know something that's going on with the Red
you
Sox.
pull up Milliken's Twitter.
We
Yeah.
just go to Tyler Milliken's Twitter.
I don't even go to Jeff Passan. I go to Milliken.
Swear to God.
I'm not even kidding.
And then he'll aggregate whatever's been out there. And Sam Kennedy has spoken today. Now, I don't know Sam Kennedy.
The Millimissile.
I don't know Sam Kennedy at all. The people at Nesson have said that he is a very nice guy. I have never personally met him. But I would like the team, if I was going to be a little critical. Nesson Joe would say, I would like a little bit more excitement from the executives regarding the season. So, for example, if you're asked, is this team better than last year's team?
Yeah.
Don't say, I don't want to compare teams. Because, it's like dating. Say, hey, how was it? Well, I don't want to compare.
Different.
I don't want to compare them, It's complicated. And it's like, once you say that, it's like, oh, God. Now, it's always like more, just say, we're so excited about the team this year. Sonny Gray is going to be the difference. Like, we're really excited about Wilyer Abreu being healthy. We got none of that. None of that. So it's different. It's different. It's different.
That took you a second. Joe was on one today.
I work shows by myself, and I get to bounce on Skaz and Street Team Joe every once in a while. And then Dondero. That's all I've worked. I'm working with Zoe tomorrow.
That'll be fun.
I have no clue what we're going to do tomorrow. Are you here, George, tomorrow?
Absolutely. It's going to be a beautiful
Who's
President's
here?
Day. It's just you two, me and Colin. I do have support in the back.
Wait,
over
I
here
need
too,
a
so I won't
favor.
be scrambling.
Yeah.
So I was talking to Zoe on Friday before I left, and I was saying to him that in a relationship, I feel like I have to be big dog at work a lot, and I want to be baby girl at home. And he said that he wanted to start saying that. So I need you to get Zolak to say he wants to be baby girl at home tomorrow.
So he wants to be the big dog here.
Well, he said that he was just going to start saying that.
Okay.
He probably couldn't repeat what you said, though.
He could. He could be baby girl at home.
You want to know something about Zoe? Great memory.
Great retention, I would say, yes.
Yeah, retention.
Yes.
He's
One
smarter
of the
than we
best.
think he is.
Yes.
By a million miles.
Yes.
Someone mailed him a Bible recently, and I was...
Is that this one? Oh, you know what I saw that you did yesterday?
the studio.
What's up with the multiple forks? Yet you couldn't find one today.
I think the internet has come to the conclusion that they are Zoe's back scratching forks, which is why I will never use one of the metal forks here, is because I know that he scratches his back with them with that lotion right there. Do not ever touch that lotion. Use the one over there. Because that's Zoe's foot lotion. That literally has been all over Zoe's feet.
You know, I have some possessions that I don't like to share.
As we all do.
Have you ever shared deodorant?
No,
with
yes.
a partner? I think you have to, right?
Yeah.
Like it just happens every once in a while. You don't mean to. The toothbrush too. Like it's whatever. But like I there are certain things I won't share with anybody though. I'm sorry. They just
Like what?
we got all day. I guess we got all day. What is something you wouldn't share with anybody, even your partner? 617-779-0985. 5 calls says it all. That's it. Only 5 calls. We won't do any more than that. I did want to pull up what the Red Sox said, and I know you have thoughts on the Olympics. And in the next hour, we're going to have another song. We're going to let.
Are we
Kendra,
rejoining with this song?
We'll do that at 12:20.
Okay.
Ish.
I am eating a bagel, and I did dream of this bagel last night.
I dreamt of some bagels. You put it in the toaster, not the air fryer.
Last night I dreamt of some bagel.
Is that cheese?
It's buffalo butter.
Oh, God.
I told you I had buffalo butter. I had a whole tub of buffalo butter on my person.
You ever been to the Outback?
Yes.
What's that butter called that they have there?
I don't know.
I would just take it and just...
Texas Roadhouse butter is elite.
Texas Roadhouse rolls.
Yeah.
So
Boston.
if I had to do a rolls tier, I know we're late, George. I'm sorry. Bertucci's used to be up there. Well, that's more of a New England thing.
They have like sticks though, not like rolls, right?
No, Bertucci's are rolls.
Oh.
Bertucci's rolls. Oh, not your average Joe's bread. You ever had any of that stuff?
Davio's bread.
Davio. Oh, I love Capital Grill bread.
Davio's popovers.
They have that brown bread with like the raisin in it, and I don't know what it is.
The brown bread at Outback is really good.
And then Olive Garden had the sticks.
Yeah, with the soup. Which soup do you? What's your soup order?
Pasta de vajoux.
No, I get the chicken and gnocchi.
Ooh. The gnocchi.
Have you had that?
Gnocchi.
What
microwave.
Yeah.
Gnocchi.
Have you had that soup?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's the best.
I live near an Olive Garden and an Outback.
I love the OG. My friends and
I live near such good Italian. I don't go Olive Garden anymore.
Last year, my friends and I got a table for 15 people at Olive Garden, and we spent $500.
When I was a sophomore in high school.
Do you know how hard it is to spend $500 at Outback?
Yes, actually, yes. I mean, you could spend $500 for 2 people at the Capitol Grill.
Yeah,
or Davio's.
Easily.
Drinks and appetizers. When I was a sophomore in high school, me and all my friends, we got a table of 14, not 15. I know.
I'm laughing at the clock.
Yes. Yes, it's noon, everybody, on 98.5 The Sports Hub, WBZ FM here in Boston. The Hour of the Sports was brought to you by Valvoline. It's an oil change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Me and my friends, 14 of us, sophomore year of high school, Spaghetti Freddy's. Remember that, Gene? I don't know if anyone else does. That's where we took our girlfriends. 14 of us. 7 dudes, 7 girls, in a booth that was rounded for 14 people.
How did anybody get out to go pee?
Well, I don't think we were...
That stresses me out.
We were nervous back then. I don't think we had to. Spaghetti Freddy's. That doesn't exist anymore. Oh, no, it's called Vinny Testas. Remember Vinny Testas? No? Anyways. All right. Enough of this. We have another hour to go.
Joe.
Kendra's here.
We have 2 hours, right? We're here till 2. It's noon.
We're going to break. It's 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Boston's home. Dutcher and Hardy, Owen Beetle, Felger and Maz, the Bruins, the Celtics, the Pats, the Revolution. This is Boston's home for sports. WBC FM at HD Boston, 98.5 The Sports Hub, a Beasley Media Group station. Essential Sports Hub headline, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
I'd love to give you a score to the Canada-France game, but it has been frozen on our TV and studio for about an hour now. However, yesterday, the men's hockey team for Team USA defeat Denmark 6-3 and will play Germany today at 3:10 p.m. And the women's team will play in the semifinal tomorrow morning at 10:40 a.m. against Sweden. The NBA All-Star three-point and dunk contest were last night. Damian Lillard wins the three-point contest, his third time doing so, and Keyshawn Johnson of the Miami Heat is your slam dunk contest winner. The All-Star game USA versus the World will be played this afternoon at 5 p.m. Sports Hub headlines were brought to you by 99 Restaurants. This Friday through Sunday, treat your sweetheart to garlic shrimp top salmon or slow roasted prime rib. All you need is love and the 99. You gotta love the 9. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub, Boston's home for sports. I'm Kendra Middleton, and your next update is around 1 o'clock.
Deep three, violent two-hand slam. Wow.
98.5 The Sports Hub. Boston sports, yeah, we got that covered. 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Score! From long range! It beats Swayman, and Denmark goes back on top. Just inside the red line. Fools Swayman. Denmark leads 2-1.
He lost this puck. As the puck was released, I was right behind the Danish player as he shot it. You can see as it gets above the boards, it's kind of dark above the glass. And I just think Swayman, he just lost sight of it. Bad feeling. You know as it's coming in, you're not picking it up, and you just hope it hits you. Tough break.
Been waiting to talk about the Olympics. Team USA won. Jeremy Swayman was in net, gave up a softie.
Did you see the whole post-game, everything, him talking about it, the replay, all of that?
Well, I think it was tongue-in-cheek, right? Like, he kind of was like, yeah, let one go. Like, that's the way at least I took it.
He said that it was just kind of the perfect line in his vision. And if you look back at the replay of the goal itself, there is a moment where the puck really does get lost in the seats and like the view of the ice. And it just blends in with the seats perfectly. I think it was a soft goal, don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to beat him up about it. There was a moment before I saw the replay and, you know, kind of dug into it a little further where I was like, ooh, is he going to get pulled? But no.
So I actually have thought Swayman's been pretty good this year. They've rode him at times, and I do think that, you know, just talking Bruins-wise, when Korpisalo's good and he's on, like, they're a good tandem. They are. And I think that Swayman has been much better than last year. But when you watch a game like that, and he's the guy who's keeping it close, and he's the one giving up the soft goals, like, people wondered if he was going to make the Olympics to begin with. And I know that Hellebuck's going to be the guy when it all matters.
I was going to say, the question was more so who was going to start. And because Jake Ottinger has been having an uncharacteristically kind of down year for his standards, and I think it really just elevated Jeremy that he's been struggling this year.
So when Tuukka Rask was playing for Finland, he got them to the gold game, and everyone was like, "Whoa, look at Tuukka! This is who he is." He almost validated himself worldwide for that. I don't think Jeremy Swayman did any favors yesterday. I know they won, and like, Team USA, you should win that game. He never does himself any favors. But you're right about that goal. When you looked at it, it was almost as if like everyone just stood still and no one knew the goal happened. It was a very, very odd goal. All right, Kendra. I have not been watching the Olympics. You have. And I see guys on the phone lines. We'll get to you in a minute.
Yes.
So you have a lot. I just have one I'd like to get out. Skaz brought this story up to me, and I need info or an update on it. But there were these skiers that were injecting something.
Hyaluronic acid, I think.
Into their penis.
Yes.
This is the second penis reference of the day now.
I think that this is the fourth or fifth.
Pen 15. You ever watch that show?
No.
Okay. Anyways, they were injecting things inside them. How are they doing? How is that team doing?
I don't know if it was a specific team. I think it was just skiers in general.
Okay.
But apparently it helps with the looseness. Like, obviously, when you are competing in something that you want to go faster and further, you want it to be, like, your outfit, suit, whatever you want to call it, to be as tight as possible. That's why, like, the speed skaters and everybody always have such tight uniforms. So I guess that was the part of the uniform on a lot of the guys that wasn't completely filled out.
It is called Penis Gate. No, I'm not kidding. Mike Tirico of NBC was put on the spot, and he couldn't help but question it during the interview. It was brought up as Penis Gate. And
I have so many facts here for you.
yeah, please, just go ahead. The floor is yours.
4 key detail bullet points on all of this going on. 1 is the 2-centimeter increase in girth can lead to a slightly larger chute, which studies suggest could increase jump length by over 5 meters.
But even if you're clothed?
Like, imagine all the extra, like, just flapping in the wind. It slows you down.
Okay.
Number 2, the purpose. The goal is maximizing the surface area of the ski suit, acting like a sail to gain a competitive advantage. Number 3, the risks. Medical professionals warn that this practice is not medically indicated and can lead to complications including pain, infection, deformity, or tissue damage.
I'm out.
And the World Anti-Doping Agency has indicated that they are investigating these claims.
So it's not illegal yet. So
Not
everyone's
yet.
just going to be
So
injecting.
this is going to be the Penis Olympics, and after this, no more Penis Olympics.
What?
This would happen in Milan. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, when it was in Russia, everybody was getting it on.
They did run
Didn't
out
they run out of condoms?
10,000 in 3 days. Like rabbits. But my whole point about this was that I wanted to bring up all of the scandals, controversy, everything that's gone on in the Olympics so far, because you haven't really been watching them, which is totally fine, totally fair. You are a very busy person. That was obviously one of the bigger stories. Another one that I wanted to bring up was the guy who I think he was a cross-country skier, I believe won a bronze medal and used his speech afterwards to apologize to his girlfriend for cheating on her because he thought that doing so on a large stage would show her how serious he feels about her. So my question is, are you in on the public humiliation ritual of doing something like this, or out because it is like the final boss of like mental manipulation?
It's out. It's out. It's out.
Okay.
It's just out.
Okay, my next... We'll do this in or out style. My next in or out for you, controversy-wise. Lindsey Vonn, obviously.
Yes, this one's interesting.
Tears her ACL, and a few days later is still going to compete. They're not going to sub her in or out. She goes for her run at like 5 o'clock in the morning here, is also medically evacuated from the track once again. Are you in on her still being allowed to compete because of the caliber of Olympic athlete she is or was, or should she have been replaced?
So I just don't understand how someone with an ACL tries to ski. So like I commend her. Like everyone commends Drake May, he didn't quit. Right? Oh, Drake, he's our guy, he didn't quit. I love Lindsey Vonn. I think Lindsey Vonn is one of the best competitors of all time. But she was injured, not hurt, right? She was like actually injured.
She had to be like airlifted from that track both times.
So like I understand this means a lot to you, right? Like for example, not to compare, but I don't want Roman Anthony at the World Baseball Classic. I want him to be healthy for the Red Sox. That's my opinion. I'm sure he wants to be there. He's healthy enough to be there. He's there. Was Lindsey Vonn healthy enough to do this?
I think that she should have been
cleared.
I think she should have. Yeah, she was cleared. She was still allowed to compete, but I think that she should have been replaced. You should have. I understand that she is the top of her sport, but it's somebody else's time. You're too injured. You're not going to medal for us. And there are a lot of people who are saying and I, once again, this is not my sport. I don't know enough about it, but some of the people in the community have been saying it wasn't because of her ACL that she couldn't finish. And she like ran into something at the beginning and it caused her to go off balance. I don't really care either way. Like, love you. Thank you for everything you did for Team USA. You are an absolute legend. But if you're that injured, it's time for the next person to step up and compete for the United
Okay,
States.
so this is interesting. Like Ryan Lochte was the guy after Phelps, right? Or Phelps
And then
Lochte.
Dressel after them.
Exactly. But like, what if sometimes you have to take a seat, right? Don't you have to just take a seat? Like, I understand Lindsey Vonn, she probably can't do it. Will she come back now?
No,
like in 4
she's
years,
done.
is she?
No,
She's
she'll
done?
be 45. She's done. She said that even before this Olympics that was it for her.
I respect her, and I don't know what it's like to be an Olympian, any of that. But to leave on that note, isn't that what you're going to remember her for?
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to remember her for what the great things that she. That's a tough
So
one.
you're out.
I'm out because I feel bad for you. And I don't want to compare it like Bill Belichick. You should have walked away too, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay, next question. Are you in? This will be my last one, other than it's not a question, but Myles Garrett and Chloe Kim are America's couple. However, final one. The latest scandal in curling has been with Team Canada after they shot I don't know the terminology for it, but shot the rock yesterday. There was a little bit of like a finger push on it afterwards, and the team they were playing called out the member of Team Canada for doing this, and he proceeded to cuss the guy out and got a warning from their federation. He was cheating. There is a video. It's been memed to death. Are you in or out on cheating and curling scandals?
Okay. So, the penis thing, they're investigating. This is the second penis reference of the day now. Are they investigating this now? Like, this is now being investigated, right?
So I know that Great Britain was slapped with some sort of something today for cheating. I don't think that Team Canada got in trouble for this particular instance of cheating, but they got in trouble for swearing. Because there's a video of the guy who did it.
You can't swear while curling.
I guess so, because the guy for Team Canada got a warning yesterday for not the cheating, but for the swearing. And the video is
What if they do it in their
epic.
language?
I don't think so. I don't think. Well, I mean, they're Canadian. Their language is English.
Oh well, Frank can be Well, Frank.
They're Canadian, and he's dropping the F-bomb.
No, I think when you're listen.
You're in on cheating and curling?
No, I'm not in on cheating and curling. Now this is going to open up another thing. When you play competitive sports, I don't know what the hell I said. Like when I play, I don't know what came out of it. I swore a lot. Like it's not who I am. When you're in the competitive nature, it's just where you go, right? Don't you go to that place?
Yes, the broom handling has been truly dazzling.
That's from Marge. Marge is doing the broom handle. When you're
I was not a trash talker, but I was in martial arts, so like you're not allowed to talk trash.
Well, that's because it's so
respectful. Yes,
and it's like brain, like isn't it like
it's a lot of mental stuff.
Mental. There you go. I don't know when I can remember times where I remember playing first base and some guy ran in between the line and I just yell MF because it's like you're in my way, dude.
Yeah, my brother. It was like one of the last Army Navy games he played. Knocked a kid clear out where he had to be carted off the field. Oof. And my brother is the one that did it, and he says that he feels so guilty now because he was standing over him, screaming at him and cussing at him after he sacked him.
Yeah,
and he didn't know that he was hurt.
Remember the Damar Hamlin thing or whatever? It was it was a big hit, right? Or he took a big hit or whatever, and he's standing over him. It's like, well, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, and he had no idea that he was that hurt.
Exactly. It wasn't really meant to be that way with that situation either. Oh, man.
We got to fight. Oh, wait, this is yesterday.
Ooh.
Of course it's Brady. Yeah, this is from yesterday. I thought that this was in the Canada game, but it's not.
Would you like a Kachuk in Boston would really work out?
God, no. Keep them away from me. Boo.
A lot of scandals, huh?
Lots of Olympic drama.
Taylor Swift has a song called Scandal.
Should we go to the phones? Or are we going to make George mad?
No.
We got to go to break. The joke.
Oh, actually, it's called Canceled, the song, but it's about scandal. It's good.
I'm not a Swiftie. You know this about
I think
me.
you'd like the song.
Okay. Are we coming back with the song that I have to guess the lyrics of?
Joey is in Waltham. What you got?
Hey, I got sidetracked because am I in or out is so awesome. You guys, fantastic show.
Thank you.
I'm out on Lindsey Vonn. They shouldn't even have let her, give someone else a chance. This is the Olympics. You know?
I do know.
Thanks, Joe. You got something on the penis?
I do. You know why? The penis injection. You know, our Olympic committee, the U.S. Olympics, can save a lot of money. They only need to supply one pole for the skier, for the downhill skiers.
I'm going to stay away from that one. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know if that's real or not. I don't know. Did you get that?
No.
Okay, yes. I'm going to move on. Tammy. Hello, Tammy.
Tammy.
Hey there. Hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to fill in, just kind of supplement what you've been saying about skiers. One, with Lindsey Vonn, the ACL tear had nothing to do with what actually happened with the accident.
It was like a gate or something, right?
She's actually skied and won World Cup contests with no ACL before.
Okay.
As have a number of other skiers. So the ACL, what she wanted to do with skiing with the ACL is something that's been done before on a regular basis. So,
but in the Olympics, it didn't work, right?
It had nothing to do with her.
I know
fault.
you're saying
The
it had
fall
nothing to. I know you're saying it had nothing to do with it, but all we know is she came back from that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I know it's ignorance, but like at the same time, she tried to come back and it didn't work. And I did hear that she hit a gate. Is that what happened there?
Yeah, she hit the gate.
Yeah, what happened was she hit her elbow on a gate and it moved, and it threw her body out of balance.
Yes.
And she went flying across the snow, which had nothing to do. I mean, yes, we could say that, yes, coincidentally, she tore her ACL and she happened to fall on the gate.
Yes. And
But,
Tammy, you're bringing up facts.
Do you think that her not being able to regain her balance, though, after hitting that gate had something to do with the ACL or no? I'm not a skier, so I don't know.
The experts say it had nothing to do with it. I mean, if you guys want to say that there's a link, then you
Tammy,
can say that both things happened at the same time.
This is what happens. You're bringing up fact. We only know that Lindsey Vonn came off that injury, came back to the Olympics, and got carted off. So, like, a lot of people aren't following what she's doing in between. You get what I'm saying? So the narrative would be...
And that's why I called, so that you guys could actually have the complete story as you're talking about it on the radio.
I mean, I did say that. I literally did say that. I said that she hit a gate when I was talking about it.
I was the one that went... I haven't heard from her in years, so you're right.
I did say that, though. Did I not?
Yes. Kendra, you did.
I appreciate her calling, but I did say that.
George just gave me the break side. Thank you, Tammy, for your facts. Justin and Lynn, I'm sorry to keep you on hold, bud.
It's all right, Joe. I just want to talk about Timmy Swayman. I think this was a bad effort by him yesterday. I know Kendra said that giving up the goal wasn't kind of his fault, but to me, the way he played that puck was not good. It was on the blue line, and it was a soft goal that he gave up. And I just hope he doesn't play like this the rest of the year down the stretch.
Yep, it was as soft as a Kel's cream ice cream. You ever had a Kel's cream?
No, but I am annoyed because I literally said the experts have said that it didn't matter that her ACL was torn.
She called to check us on facts.
But I already said it.
And I was like, you're bringing up facts. And then she kept going with more facts.
She was very sweet.
Her name's Tammy.
I'm a big Tammy fan. I'm sorry that I'm frustrated, but you're saying that I don't know what I'm saying on the radio, and I already said it.
See what? Remember the other day somebody called me boring?
Yes.
Somebody called you not prepared when you actually were prepared. Imagine that. Hey, we got to go to a break. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. Oh, we have a song.
2 centimeter increase in girth.
Boston's home for... Sports happens 24/7. We're Boston's home for sports. 98.5 The Sports.
You to go along with. Again, I don't know who else I could talk to about this stuff. So that's Caribbean Queen is the name of the Caribbean Queen. That's the lyric, okay? But if you can go to the very, very first line, George, I need some help from Kendra on what exactly he is saying. No. Go like the very the very first, like the first verse, like the first line.
To buy me and painted on jeans.
That's exactly what he says.
Is he British?
What the hell does that mean?
She walked by me in very tight jeans, like skinny jeans. Like that's why he noticed her, is because her jeans were so tight while she was walking by. If you're wearing tight jeans, your jeans are painted on.
Okay, so this is a Joe issue.
Yeah, that one in particular, maybe. But I also feel, is that a British saying? It might be.
Yeah,
like something being painted on.
I'll have to Google it. To be sure, I was because I've been confused on the hook before, it's like, but you've already let on the Caribbean Queen.
So you thought I was talking about the hook.
Decipher Caribbean Queen, but yeah, once you presented it right,
I've never heard that song in my life, by the way.
So play the chorus, just so I already spoiled what the name of the song is. But do you think that
I've never heard that song.
She dashed by me and painted on jeans? I never got that.
Yeah, she was walking by me in really tight jeans. And some skinny jeans.
I guess
apple bottom.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Well,
you're one for one.
I have one more.
Yeah, it's gonna go. You're not gonna break. You're not gonna break even here.
Okay. I have one more. Paul. He's in Andover. Hey,
Paul.
Hey, the U.S. team was gonna try it, but it didn't work because they train at Lake Placid.
Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Nailed it. I see what he did there.
Pat's in Franklin. Pat.
I'm not going to give you when you go to the dentist story, Kenny, but here's my bigger point. Big Joe, it's time to get into basketball. Big East.
Yeah, I watched
UConn Hurley.
They did.
UConn Hurley, St. John's, Providence, the fight. And I went to Villanova. Listen, this is the most underrated, not top, Kenny, not top 25 team. They're 20-5. They have a really good I went there. I know the broadcaster.
Yeah.
I know the team.
Yeah.
This is the most underrated team that nobody's... Kenny, watch my... And listen, I'm a Buffalo guy.
Do you know
and
this
it
guy?
hurts me that you don't like the Bills fans, Kenny. It bothers me. It hurts me.
I'm sorry. They're just mean. And not in a funny way.
You were not with the right people. Because people like me would never be mean to you.
The people that I tailgated with were fine. It was more so like the way that they treat players. That guy who hit Lamar when they sprayed the beers all over Zay Flowers. I can't. When they came to Jacksonville in 2017 for the playoffs and they left their garbage and broken tables all over the city and didn't clean up after themselves, I want to love West. I like people from Rochester. People from Rochester are cool.
There are always outliers. Have you ever read the book Outliers?
I have not.
Joe?
No.
Malcolm Gladwell, Outliers. It's one of the best books you'll ever read. There's always outliers, Kenny. Those are the outliers.
You're right. I like
Buffalo
the people who
has
let me
great people.
shoot, take a shotgun beer out of their prosthetic leg in
that's
Buffalo.
What we do.
Hey, can I give you a little Big East hate real quick?
Oh, I want to hear it.
Besides Seton Hall, Villanova, who else is good besides St. John's and UConn? Like, the conference sucks. Creighton, Xavier, DePaul, Georgetown, Butler, Marquette, Providence. Woof.
So Creighton and Butler are they have great coaches, but they're just down because this NIL thing, Joe, is a disaster.
I know, it's a 14 division is my point.
I want it to change so bad. The good news is UConn, Villanova, St. John's know how to do it. But the other colleges, they're struggling, Joe.
Thanks, buddy. I've never called you Kenny in my entire life.
You want to know something that I don't think a lot of people have noticed yet? I got my Twitter name back. So the lore behind me, my friends have always called me Kenny with an I. That started when I was in high school. But my original Twitter handle was Kendra Middleton, and it got stolen by a porn bot. My account got hacked.
What's the porn bot's name?
Kendra Middleton. And they took my Twitter and turned it to Kendra Middleton, and so I had to create a new Twitter and start over. And so Twitter has this new feature where if it's like a dead handle and nobody's used it, you can apply for the name. So I did, and I got my handle back.
Kenny! I had something I have to ask you off the air.
I was Kenny Joe.
That's why I said it's the Joe Show. One of my big pet peeves is when someone says, I got to tell you something, but they don't tell you. Mm-hmm. They can't tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to ask if you were going to someone's birthday, because I know you, myself, Dan Lifshitz, and you all have birthdays like in a couple of days apart.
Yep.
Are you going? Did you know about this thing or what?
No, what are you talking about? Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about.
Are you going?
Yes.
All right,
I'm going to be in Portugal.
I'm going to call you Kenny all night.
I'm going to be in Portugal for my birthday, though.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to go out that night, and I'm going to call you Kenny all night long.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I never call you
Does
Kenny.
it feel icky?
No, I'm not icked out. But he was nice. He likes Villanova.
I like Kenny from South Park. He's my favorite Kenny.
Kenny G is one of my favorites. He didn't sing. He played a flute. Louie is on his way to the Brook. What's up, Louie?
Oh, Joe, I got so much stuff with all the gibberish. First of all, did you just say some guy plays the flute and you like him?
Kenny G.
Kenny, do a G. Forget Kenny G. Listen, I didn't know Kendra. That was her name, a.k.a. Kenny, because I was going to say, what's the young lady's name? So nice hearing her this morning, or actually this afternoon, sorry. Yes, I am going up to Brook this afternoon. A good friend is battling a battle and a little function going on up there today, Joe. So we're going to donate some time and money, but I'm missing you up there. When are you up there again?
I don't know when I'm up there again, but love Nine Dragons if you go up there.
Love Nine Dragons. They do the Saugus Wings.
It is outstanding. Just do me a favor. I don't mean to be a smartass. Don't bring Bart the next time you come.
Whoa.
Why?
Whoa.
No.
Wait. What's your beef with Barf?
You know what, Joe? You're laid back. Not that he's not, but you know, he's behind the freaking computer, and that. You know, and hey, Joe, how you doing, Bob? And he's like, yeah, I don't have time for you peons. I'm busy here at the Brook.
You
but
peons?
Joe, you out? Whatever. Yeah, that Kendra, you might know that, not realize that might be an old phrase. But listen.
So I met you, Louie. I remember you came up to the glass, right?
I sure did, man.
I remember you now. How could I forget you?
Louie, Joe, I was just going to say, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that you couldn't forget me, but anyway, hey, listen, one thing, I think Will Campbell, I liked him. I know I'm going off track here, but I liked when they drafted him. I called Felger and Maz all the time. Forget about the alligator arms. I thought he really had a fairly decent season for a rookie. Listen, the mental, you know what, crap shit that he's
going. Dump
it! Dump. What's the most amount of dumping you've had in one day?
Well,
Are we breaking the record?
We only get 3 a show, right?
No. The delay will get back up and stuff. I don't want to give away any tricks of the trade, but
you know what?
I would say 3 is my record.
Do you know what everyone I've been told 3 a show, but that could be to just tell me. That could be just be like 2 is good. Like, that's it.
What's the most you've had?
I don't remember. But where are we caught back up now?
We're okay.
It takes a little second.
Okay.
Street Team Joe is on the line. For those that don't know, his name is Joe Ariano. He worked on our promotions team and has now been hired as a producer at 98.5 The Sports. Somebody worked the show the other night, and he's calling in to defend himself, which he does often. Hello, Street Team Joe.
Hello, Mr. Murray and Mrs. Middleton. How are we doing?
It's Miss.
It's Miss Kenny.
Miss Middleton. Kendra, I can't believe your Twitter name was mistaken for a porn bot. How did that happen?
It got stolen. I got hacked, and then they took it and started posting yitties everywhere.
So could there be AI Kendra porn out there?
Don't open that.
No, I didn't mean that. I didn't. No.
I don't need people to @Grok.
No, don't grok her.
Kendra, did you ever watch One Tree Hill?
No.
Oh, you didn't? Wow, that's shocking to me. But anyways,
bonk.
you form you form your porn name by your mother. It's your mother's maiden name and then your pet's first name.
No, I heard that it was the street you
Middle
grew
name
up
and
on.
street you grew
no,
up on.
I thought it was the street you grew up on and your first pet.
Oh, is that porn name?
Well,
Yeah.
First pet can be in there.
Mine, or no, it's the name of the name of your first pet and then the street you grew up on, because mine would be Salty Carolina Jasmine.
Oh yeah, we've talked about
Yeah,
this before.
I told mine's Salty Carolina Jasmine.
Remember Beer Joe called the other night, Joe?
Wait, why is he defending himself?
But wait, real quick. Remember he named Homer Shrimpson.
Yes, he did. I texted Joe that. I got 4 new shrimp babies, so if you would like to call, I need 2 more names.
Joe, what are you calling about?
So I wanted to call and defend myself on the microwave accusation. But I did listen back. So the other night on the Thursday night show, Kendra was listening in, and she caught me mispronouncing the word microwave and was using microwave. I did listen back, and I can confirm it does sound really bad, and she was correct. However, microwave is still and I said microwave again there, bottom 5 appliance, and I stand by that. However, I did use it this morning.
So Michael Wave. So you're now admitting that you did it.
I'm admitting I did it.
He told us yesterday over text that he went back and listened to it, and it was really bad.
But what are you calling in to defend yourself about if you admit it?
That, I'm going to be a professional and I'm on to Cincinnati. I'm just moving on.
I think you have to continue saying Michael Wave.
Yeah, I think I have to stick with it, and microwaves are in and they're hip, and they're not going to be toxic like microwaves.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, is there any songs that you know of that the lyrics weren't the lyrics that you thought they were?
Yes. You know the song that goes like da-dee, 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 do, do.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Feel like I used to say I'm singing like a radio, but I think it's feel like letting go, something like that.
Okay.
I'm not very good with lyrics, Kendra.
I would love to say that I am surprised by this, and I love you, but I am not.
And Joe, you're not boring at all. This is the best hour of radio I've listened to. We need more Joe and Kendra on the station. This is fantastic.
Well, Joe, we appreciate your vote of confidence.
Not that it counts so much, but in my heart.
You know what? To us, it means more from colleagues than it does anybody else. Hey, what's for lunch?
Oh, I just had it, Joe. I had my dad made some great steaks last night for Valentine's Day for my mom and I. I didn't have a Valentine, so I just interrupted their dinner.
Well, you were your mom's Valentine.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yes, we had Reese's Cups together and talked about why I'm still single. So we're reviewing the situation.
All right, well, we will do that next week on the night show.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Thanks,
maybe
Joe.
we can. Kendra, can you help me fix up my LinkedIn and stuff? I'm not LinkedIn. God.
I have not been on LinkedIn since I took a course in college that made me make one. And
I didn't mean LinkedIn. I meant the dating apps.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I can help you with the dating apps. The only time I updated LinkedIn, I think, was I applied somewhere and added this to my LinkedIn, and I got off. I don't think I've ever posted on there. But your dating apps, absolutely send them to me. I love helping people with their dating apps. It is my favorite activity.
All right, we're doing this next week of the night show.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
All right, be good, guys.
Bye. Street Team Joe, everybody.
He knows better than to tell me to be good. I will be evil on purpose.
I would never tell you. I would never put baby in the corner. I would never do that. Sam Kennedy spoke today. We should just listen because it's just, I don't know. I guess we'll have to take, we'll have to just listen to what he says and then react to it. And we'll do that next here on 98.5 The Sports.
Read and react.
Reese's Cups together.
Boston's home for
All right, back here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. I was singing the song off the air. Is this Biggie?
Look.
All right, I'll kick to it.
It's Ja Rule. It is on that Biggie Junior Mafia beat.
Got a different girl every day of the week. All right, well, Sam Kennedy, everybody. He's the spokesperson for the Red Sox, and he's speaking on the Red Sox.
Look, we all have to do what's in the best interest of the organization, right? That includes, on us. We have to make really hard decisions, and that was among the hardest in 25 years here. That was among the hardest, and would we have done things differently leading into it? Absolutely. You question yourself. Where did we make mistakes? What could we have done better? But at the end of the day, we were faced with a decision that was a hard one, and we made it. I'm really proud of everybody who worked together on that, and time will tell. We'll see how the results are, but tough. It was a tough decision.
What are the answers to those questions you ask yourself?
Well, I think communication. You can always do better in communication, all of us. So, and that's two-way communication. It doesn't serve anybody well to hold. Well, at least easy for me to say. I don't hold much inside. Talk, share, communicate, especially in a world where we're all like Dan Shaughnessy right now, staring down at his phone. We're locked in, right? We're locked into these devices. We're reading things. We're believing things on social media that aren't true. They're being generated by bots, people that aren't even real. Like, let's talk to each other. Let's be human and improve our communication. I think that'll serve us all really, really well.
Can you believe he brought up communication and bots?
That was the second takeaway that I had from that. My first was he locked in a canary cage? Did you hear all the birds? Can you play the first 10 seconds of any cut in the first 30 seconds of that again?
Look, we all have to do what's in the best interest of the organization, right? That includes, on us. We have to make really hard decisions, and that was among the hardest in 25 years here. That was
the birds.
Yeah, tropical environment down there in
so
Florida,
many birds. In or out on birds?
Oh, well, except for my friend Bird.
I'm also in on your bird. Out on regular birds.
Out on the other birds.
Oh, is this a for real fight now? Yeah, we got a for real fight. Yeah, we do. Dang.
Oh, fights.
Whoa.
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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
What is... This is great radio. Referees having to jump on top. I don't even know who these people are.
All right. So Canada and France
It's
are
still
in a
Canada
fight.
and France, but who is fighting for...
Whoa.
Whoa. Referees having to jump on top of people, so I couldn't see who it was.
43's mad. Is that Tom Wilson? Okay, of course.
That makes sense.
Of course,
but
Tom
who's the
Wilson's
guy? Who's the guy
pissed.
for France?
And then France guy wants more.
That was the craziest fight I've seen in a long time.
And the ref got thrown down, kind of like a
multiple times,
kind of like a swim. Oh, boo! The Montreal fans are boo, boo.
Wow.
All right, who was this?
Who was this for France? I don't know who he is.
Crinmom.
Wow, that was the ref. I've never seen referees so involved in a fight, but of course it's Tom Wilson. Wow.
Well, they're communicating.
Wow, that was crazy. I need to see replays of that for the rest of eternity. Oh my gosh. If you are listening to this in your car, the first thing I need you to do when you put your car in park is get on Twitter and type in Canada-France fight. Because that was crazy. Am I wrong? That was the craziest fight I've seen in a hot minute, Joe.
Yeah, and I think it was Pierre Crignon. I can't.
That sounds French.
I can't. Again, I'm not familiar with a lot of all of these rosters. Yeah, he doesn't play in the NHL.
Maybe that was his 5 minutes of fame.
Yes, I am not. I don't know who this person is.
I would also fight Tom Wilson if I had nothing. Here we go. Is this it again?
Though. So he got checked into the boards, didn't like it, and then hit him from behind, and then they just kind of jabbed away. Then the gloves came off, and then they started wrestling. The ref let it go for a bit. He slewed him. He kind of grabbed his shoulders and threw him down. Oh, okay, that was a little bit of a cheap hit. Okay, it might have been clean because it was his shoulder, but okay. This all started by hitting number 20, looked uncomfortably.
And he went over and apologized.
He did apologize to him, and then Tom Wilson must have taken one later on into the boards, which was fairly clean. He did apologize. I mean,
He did, yeah.
But I don't think.
I think that's just Tom Wilson.
It might have been a little low.
Being a D-head.
Yes. And now there's whisper. I don't like whispering.
Joe's anti-whisper.
And then now the Canadian.
They're trying to figure out the punishments.
Yeah.
Wow. Am I wrong? Like, that was one of the craziest.
Tom Wilson's been tossed. And now they're just going to play hockey again like nothing happened. Wait a second. There was just a fight where refs just got thrown around.
Listen, if I was getting beat 10-2 and I could take a hit on Tom Wilson and have my 10 minutes of fame, you bet on all the people that I'm going to take my shot on, it's going to be him or the Kachucks. And you're not getting that chance, so take it.
Just make sure we get all our facts right on this stuff.
Yeah. No kidding. Because I didn't.
What actually happened was, Joe, earlier there was a hit that it was kind of low and dirty. Which was, but he apologized. Oh, God, Stephen A. Smith's going to run for president, huh?
I'm sorry. You should not be allowed to run for the highest possible position of elected office with no background in politics.
I haven't even gotten that far, but that's funny, right, Stephen A.?
The content would be great.
When I tell you what I can do for this country.
No. Oh.
It's just going to be him versus, who was the guy? Skip? All over again.
Him and J.D. Vance arguing.
Joey is in Kingston. Hi, Joey.
Hey, how you doing, Joe?
How you doing?
I haven't talked to you in a long time.
I'm doing okay. I was actually out at the game last week, and I wanted to get to a food thing out in Santa Clara first. But so, Joe, they say imitation is the best form of flattery.
Yes.
I'm up early most mornings, so I'm usually catching the last couple of hours of the Ben Maller show. So Friday around 4:30 a.m., Ben Maller stole your smell. He did the sniffing. He says, "This smells." It was you to a T. I know he got it from you. So Ben Maller owes homage to Joe Murray of 98.5 for doing your smell bit. So I heard that. And I go, I got to call Joe and tell him. You guys were talking about peanut butter sandwiches earlier. Have you guys ever had the honor of having a peanut butter and pickle sandwich?
I've heard of this. Never had it.
Okay.
Kendra's got like a whole, partnership with pickles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, like Kendra, when my mom was pregnant with my younger brother and was a little kid, she had a fetish for it. So she used to make them all the time for me, and it was good. It was good. So anyways, out the game last week. First night, got in Friday in Santa Clara. Kevin Euclid has a brewery out there called Loma Brewery. It's actually in Los Gatos. Anyways, I'm a big micro brewing guy. Had a couple there. Okay, across the street was an Indian restaurant. I've never had Indian food in my life.
Get out of here.
And I don't know what I've been missing, but there was a place across the street from Hughes called Ambrosia India.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, Kendra, I had some type of chicken curry dish.
Yeah,
like on the rice.
Tikka masala.
It had bite to
naan
it,
bread.
and I like bite.
Yep.
But, Joe, it's some of the best food I've ever had in my life.
Indian food. Go to Sarma in Somerville.
Sarma's very good, too. Yep.
It's impossible.
Thank you, because I was going to ask where to go.
It's impossible to get a reservation there. What you want to do is go the minute they open and try and get a spot at the bar. And a lot of people don't know this, but you can hang out around the bar if you have to put your name in to wait. But go to Sarma in Somerville, get the cornbread. I know it sounds crazy to get the cornbread from an Indian place, but I'm from the South. I know how to make cornbread from scratch, and it is still the best cornbread I've ever had.
So Kendra, they had an appetizer at this place. It was the shape of like a giant, a Pringles chip. And it was thin, but that's what it looked like.
It's not.
And it was good, and you could dip it in different sauces. Yes. And that was pretty good, too. But I knew you guys would know a place.
Dude,
Joe knows I don't like to go to the North Shore much.
Yeah,
I'm a South Shore guy, but I'm going to make my way.
Down your way, there's a place called Suji's, S-U-J-I, Suji, in the Turmeric House. That's where it's at.
Where's that?
Plymouth and Kingston.
Okay, in my neck of the woods.
Just give it, and Rasa's another one out your way, but we can talk about that another day.
Absolutely. I'll let you know. I'll check in.
I love tikka masala. It's one of my
Sarma
favorites.
and Somerville. Now I'm going to be craving it all.
I love tikka masala. All Asian food I love. I'm in on.
I love all food. Except for uni. I don't like uni.
I'd crush for some bao buns right now stuffed with beef or chicken or whatever. We got to go to breaks. The final hour here on the show here. And Kendra's here. I'm Joe Murray. George! We're going to do another song this hour, too, here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Boston's home for sports. Fair Tire Studios. This is Boston's home for sports. The flagship station of the Patriots ruin the Celtics. WBCFM and HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Beasley Media Group station celebrating 65 years of broadcasting. Sports Hub headlines. Presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Winter Olympics continuing on. The men's Canadian team currently up 10-2 on France. Tom Wilson was just ejected for fighting. And yesterday, the men's USA hockey team defeat Denmark 6-3. They will play Germany today at 3:10 p.m. The women's team back on the ice tomorrow at 10:40 a.m. to take on Sweden. And the NBA All-Star three-point and dunk contests were last night. Damian Lillard wins the three-point contest for the third time. And Keyshawn Johnson of the Miami Heat is your slam dunk winner. The All-Star Game USA versus the World will be played this afternoon at 5 p.m. Sports Hub headlines were brought to you by Boston Prolotherapy. Don't let joint pain keep you off the court, course, or trail. Eliminate that pain with Dr. Franke of Boston Prolotherapy. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub, Boston's home for sports. I'm Kendra Middleton, and your next update is in about an hour.
You actually coaching the game, or it's just that is. I feel so strongly about that. I can't even tell you.
Boston Talk Sports here.
What do we got?
The Sports. The Bruins, the Celtics, the Patriots, the Sox, the Revs, and you. We're Boston's home for sports. 98.5 The Sports Hub.
In an incubator.
I really want a frog. That's my next pet.
Huh?
Yeah, that's my next pet.
All right, Kendra, here's what I had today. I had May Hurt, defense mad at offense, report cards. Ashton Grant turned down the offensive coordinator job with the Raiders to stay with the Patriots. Steph Diggs, O-line, Gonzalez extension. We assume that will happen.
Do you want Diggs back? I don't think I've heard this from you.
I would like him back if they get somebody better than him too.
I see. I don't think if I was a Patriots fan, I would want him back. Because
they owe him $6 million by March 13th. So
yeah, but they have the money. Who cares? I get that he was like a leader in the locker room this year, but he has way too much crap going on.
I'd bring him back, but I don't like the crap.
And that's a distraction. And I get that, he seemed like a Vrabel guy this year. He kept his head down after the boat incident, worked until this recent scandal and everything with Cardi B. But I just don't. I don't know if I want all that baby mama drama in my locker room. But that's just me personally.
Agreed. NBA All-Star Weekend, Lillard Achilles. Jaylen Brown spoke about Tatum. He did. Ludacris was bad. Is Joe Mazzulla a top 5 coach in the NBA right now?
I gave out a future for him to win Coach of the Year plus 600 yesterday, so I would say yes.
I would say him and Bickerstaff from Detroit.
Yep.
Those are the two guys for me.
Yep. And I was telling Garvin yesterday that I expect Detroit to kind of fumble and stumble a little bit once the spring hits.
Okay. These were the random questions I was going to ask you.
Denmark just scored not even 40 seconds into this game. Denmark and Latvia. The Danish jerseys are the coolest sweaters in this entire tournament.
Latvia's ready to go home.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite Olympian or your favorite Olympic moment?
Ooh, that's a great question. Does it have to be Winter Olympics?
Could be any Olympic.
Oh. I wasn't prepared for this. Favorite Olympian? I feel like Shaun White. I loved Shaun White. I played so much SSX Tricky on my PS3 as a kid. I loved Shaun White. Favorite Olympic moment? Ooh, I'd have to think about it. What about you? Let me think about it. What about you?
Nancy Kerrigan, after she got whacked in her knee. Because you have to understand, she's from Stoneham, Mass. And the greatest skater that's ever come out of Massachusetts is going for gold. And the other girl that's going for gold has somebody club her knee. It was like the biggest tea you could have ever spilled and watched every day.
Oh, I know my I know my Olympic moment.
So that's my Olympian, and then Kerry Strug, doing the broken foot one dance wonder there flip. But again, I was a kid when all that happened.
I'm gonna say I don't remember what years it was, but the Simone Biles gold team.
Okay.
those teams were so fun. Those were my favorite Olympics to watch. Was the Allie Raisman, Simone Biles.
Oh, yeah, Allie, I've met Allie. Very nice gal.
Those also Boston.
I need them. George, do you have one?
Corny, like Miracle on Ice, but that's just before my time. I do love The Call and going back
movie.
to it, Al Michaels.
I watched that last
What
night.
about Kurt Angle? I thought that's where I was going to hit.
The Olympic hero. That was before the WWF
With
at
a
the
broken
time.
neck.
though. Yes, I'd have to pull those clips up, but yes, God bless Kurt Angle. Probably the best athlete to be a wrestler, I would say, and underrated for the Attitude Era.
I met him a couple weeks ago, and he was a very
Yeah, he was
sweet
at the
person. Yeah, a very nice guy.
Everyone goes, dun, you suck. But it's out of love.
He was a very
He
nice
actually
guy.
really won a gold medal.
Yeah.
And wrestled and was like one of the best of all time. He's probably the best to transfer from being real to.
I didn't text you this the other day, but I did get a new species of pet shrimp on Friday, and they're called ghost shrimp. And someone named one of them Shrimp Cena because you can't see them.
This is probably not a good time to bring up ghost poop, right?
What?
George? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, I
Have you ever had a movement and it's not there?
No.
Ghost poop.
I want to ask for more, but I'm scared.
Yeah. It's a real thing. Google it.
I'm surprised we haven't had any bad Valentine's calls. I'm very disappointed.
I can't believe that either.
Somebody doesn't want to call in and complain
because-
about their Valentine's
No,
Day.
it's because they're all still there.
Making Scorpios.
Yeah. Hey, can you share it?
Yeah, of course. My mother is listening. I love her to death. Shout out my mom. You're the GOAT. But I was getting ready this morning and was thinking about all of the people who probably, were accidentally making children last night. And I was like, wow, most people hate Scorpios. I love Scorpios. And then I realized that my mom's birthday is November 13th. So I texted her and I go, oh my gosh, Mom, you're a Valentine's Day baby. And she goes, no, my birthday's in November. And I go, yes, but you would have been conceived on Valentine's Day. And she texted me back. And I just started dying laughing while we were on the break. And she goes, wow, I never thought of that.
I was today's years old when I found out I was a Valentine's baby.
Yeah, my mom is a love child.
Wow. I wonder what song was the one that was out when she
I
was
can tell
born.
you. Hold on, let's see. When she was born or conceived?
Well,
Conceived.
Both, I guess.
What was the number one song?
Try to figure out what was going on, what could have been happening,
Well, let's see.
I know for my second one, he's a COVID baby, so that's March and April of that year.
The number one song on the Billboard, February 14th of 1959, was Stagger Lee by Lloyd Price. I've never heard that song in my life. I don't even know what that is.
I don't know,
George, can you get us some help? Stagger Lee by Lloyd Price. Have you ever heard of Lloyd Price?
No.
Am I uncultured?
I've heard of Lloyd Banks. He had a lot of hip-hop songs.
The olds and the... Those are my grandparents.
Mario and Wellesley. Mario!
Hey, what's up?
What's up,
I'm
Mario?
just calling to say to Big Joe, me and my girlfriend, we love the food takes. I'm definitely out on the fluff on the hot dog idea. And to Kendra, thanks for the Sarma recommendation. My girl lives in East Somerville, so I'm
Heck
definitely
yeah.
going to take.
Someone said it wasn't
And also,
Indian food,
lastly,
but...
Can we please get more Kendra on 98.5? What days are you on? You guys are hilarious.
I wish that I was on with Joe more often, but my Fridays are done until March, so you can find me on Saturday mornings and maybe some Sundays. I don't know about once F1 starts, but...
Good deal. Thank you.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks, Mario.
Would your girlfriend do fluff on the hot dog?
I highly doubt it.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Girlfriend's out on the hot dog fluff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mario.
I confirm that you were right about the cornbread at Sarma.
The cornbread at Sarma is to die for. I didn't know it wasn't Indian food, but people are saying they're like, it's small plates, something else. I love Sarma. Either way, go. What?
The Be a Man guy has sent me a text.
Harmon, I love Harmon.
Yes, well, here, you can just look at that. Sure, there you go. It's just,
He's a real piece of work, but I love him.
loyal listener.
I know. His videographer actually...
Is it Mr. Monday?
No, Maury did me a huge favor during the AFC Championship game. I went out to Southie the bar that he works at. And I avoid Southie like the plague. I don't want to watch games in public. I hate it. They didn't have the game sound on. The AFC Championship game, no game sound. But they have like the line down the street to get in. It's on all the TVs. They have a DJ. And I was like, bro, can we get the game sound on? And he got it on for me. I still left because I was overwhelmed in the crowd. I felt like a sardine in a can, and I couldn't actually watch.
Is that really like the life now? Like, let's go to Boston and live in Southie?
Not for me.
I know, but like, no, I'm talking like transplants.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I feel like once people graduate, they just want to keep living that lifestyle over in South. Here's the thing. No offense, there are outliers everywhere. I feel like if you live in Southie, you either just graduated college, and that's fine. That's where all your friends are. You wouldn't just keep bar hopping. Or you're a 45 to 50-year-old dude who wants to prey on those aged people.
Yeah. Another Simpsons reference. Bart was going to Boston, and he watches all the movies about Southie and everything, and he goes to Boston.
It's gentrified now.
His kids playing hacky sack and drinking craft beer, and he was pissed.
Yeah.
He was like, "Where's all the danger at?"
Yeah, Southie's not my cup of tea, but
when I was a kid growing up, it was let's just say it was their own people.
Seriously,
if you weren't from there, they hated you.
I don't live in Somerville anymore, but of all the places that I've lived in Boston in my 6 or 7 years living here now, Somerville is by far my favorite.
Somerville is awesome because it is a college town, but it definitely has its like certain area. Like there's Union.
I lived in Union.
Yeah, Union's great food.
And then I lived over in Sullivan.
Sullivan's amazing. I love Davis Square is one of my favorites.
I like Davis. Don't love Davis. I only go to Davis to go to the Burn.
Burren's great.
Love the Burren.
Good music there. Good. There's a lot of just good places in the area. And Leone's Pizza cash only. Let me tell you. Oh, and the bakery Lindell's. Whoo!
I love Somerville.
Somerville is loaded with food.
Great food. Somerville has the best food.
Highland Kitchen.
Highland
Kitchen. One of the best going
around. Oh my gosh, they're in Yoki's with it's like I don't know what it is, but it's got like a shredded beef or something on it.
They make buffalo Brussels sprouts.
Yes.
Here I am raving about Brussels sprouts.
Their Brussels sprout salad is also delicious. It has like pomegranate seeds and Highland Kitchen.
Five Horses is great.
Five Horses is good.
There's a lot of just great. Somerville is great.
Somerville is the best. I would love to move back to Somerville.
If I was to live in another world, I would live in Somerville.
Love Somerville.
All right. Well, let's go to break. I should probably just re-mention this Sam Kennedy thing we kind of mentioned it, and then
I need to hear the birds.
I think it was slimy.
It was word salad.
Meaning...
And you hate salad.
I hate salad. But one of the comments there was... It was about Alex Bregman. And made it sound like if Bregman wanted to be in Boston, he'd be in Boston.
Okay, so let's
play that again. We'll go to break. We'll come back and listen to it. I don't like smear campaigns. I don't like it. And I got facts. If we can work in fact, I like facts.
We also have to rejoin with your song because...
Oh, my God. Yes. Let me get that going, too. But yeah, we'll have all that for you before we go home here on 98.5 The Sports.
Boston's home for sports. 90. The game. It all happens here. 98.5 The
Down and I can feel it.
Yes.
She's spot on.
Jesus. You should hear me say it. Don't down. It's gotta go down. It's gonna go down.
I think that my years of being a nanny are paying off because if you can understand toddlers, I think that you can understand some of these.
I'll do better next time. I'm gonna have better ones next time.
No, I think that the average person, I get made fun of a lot in my friend group because I'll be sitting next to someone and they'll be talking in a normal voice and I'll ask them why they're yelling at me. So I think that I just might have really, you know how like you think that you have like a superior sense to other people? Like you would probably be taste, some people would be hearing, some people would be eyesight. I think mine are my ears.
You have great hearing.
Yeah.
I have great, I can smell. I have a sniffer.
So you would say...
I really do.
You would say smell over taste.
I have a great sense of smell. Smelly. Yeah, I really do. I'm not lying to you.
You're like a bloodhound.
Yeah, it's funny when I can always, whenever I'm at like somewhere, I can always smell marijuana.
But that's because you're looking for it.
No, it's not because it's just, man, somebody didn't do their shirt laundry. I don't know if you ever seen Half Baked, but that was a line from that one. Can we do one more? Can we do the one? I don't know if I sent it to you yet. But so this is another one that when I was a kid, I thought it was something else. But nope, it was not. So this is a favorite of mine.
Are we doing this now?
Yeah, we'll do it. This is the last one. You can play it, George. Let's hear what we got here.
Evil woman?
When I was a kid, I always thought he was saying medieval woman.
Oh. No, I can understand all of that.
That's also the live version. I don't know why I got Jeff Lynne's live version of that, but Jeff Lynne's still going, part of the Traveling Away. I always thought it was medieval woman. Why?
I dreamt of
Why?
this last night. I don't know.
So the bagel one is really the only one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next time I'm on with you, I have a few that have made me.
Okay.
Well, I'll repay the favor.
I put these in my notes. These have been going on since like November. I have a list.
Okay.
There's some like we can't.
We can go back and forth.
I don't know who else I was going to do it with. I was trying to wait for a day to do the bit.
It can be a new JoJo show.
The Kenny Joe show?
Yeah, a new bit.
Okay. I wanted to crap all over something, but we have people who would like to talk to us. Brian's in Randolph. Hey, Brian.
Hey, what's up, guys? Before, I'd like to preface my remarks by saying it's going to be the WBCN birthday in March 15th. I know you guys are all BCN alum, as am I. I used to work on the phones, and I used to work with the engineers, Dennis, Bill Bracken, Jim Reiki, who set up the late great Jim Reiki set up the whole radio network for the Patriots.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Here we go.
No, never mind.
I'm not alumni.
I ain't either.
But thank you. Shout out Dennis.
Shout out to anytime Dennis. Dennis is on a boat right now somewhere.
Where? What?
Yeah, he owns a boat, right?
No.
What?
That makes sense for him.
Yeah, Dennis owns a boat.
I didn't
Never
know
been
this.
invited, but I would like to go on his boat. Oh, okay. Alex in Tampa. Go ahead, Alex.
Yeah, hi there. I don't normally call in, but I got a couple of things I wanted to add. One thing about Lloyd Price is that he was a seminal figure in rock and roll. He was a bridge between the big band and the rock and roll. He fronted a big band, and then rock and roll happened, and he just fit right in with that. He's kind of forgotten about. Mr. Personality was his big hit, and my mother had that record when I was growing up, so it was a big influence on me. Anyway, I love the guy. Anyways, he also wrote a book called Some Dumb Honky, which was almost unreadable, but I own it. Any case, I wanted to talk about Lindsey Vonn. As an athlete, former athlete, when you've got something wrong with you, you're thinking about that when you're doing something. She goes through those gates all the time. The reason she missed that gate is she was thinking about her ACL. So I just kind of wanted to back you up a little bit on that argument about the ACL may have caused her accident. I really think it did in that respect. So
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you.
Even though Kendra gave all the facts before that,
You know what? Sometimes the hosts aren't listening. Sometimes the listeners aren't listening, and that's okay. I'm happy that she could call in and get that off her chest.
All right. Ralph's in Cranston. Oh, my phone is stuck. George, if you can help me out.
The electronics
Hey, Ralph.
today.
What's up, buddy?
Hey guys, thanks, Joe. My wife, you're talking food. You've been talking these basic things. My wife has a food business, Kendra. I think you might have tried some of these things. Now, this is a specialty business. She does a lot of festivals. 1 day a week helps if she works with the public, and she puts it on sale there. Pad Thai is probably her favorite dish. Pad Thai with chicken.
She's eating it as we speak.
I'm
dude.
literally eating Pad Thai with chicken
I
right
love
now.
Pad Thai.
Oh my God, my wife would go crazy.
Do you do peanuts and oil, or how do you do yours?
Yeah, I don't do the peanuts, but she does.
Okay.
You've got to try, Kendra, Joe. If you haven't tried this dish, it's called Drunken Noodles.
Of course I have,
Dude, and they're spicy as hell. I love them.
You can make it as spicy as you want, because I heard Kendra mention sriracha before, and we love sriracha. We put a lot in what is called pho. It's actually called PHO.
Ralph, Penang curry is my favorite Thai dish at the moment. I can't stop eating.
Oh, really? Well, I say my wife has cooked a curry dish today. Guys, I do not like curry. I can't eat it with curry. Have you guys ever heard of lobster bao buns? You know what those are, Kendra?
Yeah, bao buns. I love bao buns.
It's a bao bun. It's got lobster.
Yeah.
It's got the garlic sauce in it that they make, and a spicy mayo on it.
Mm-hmm.
But a big dish for them, they can use a dessert or whatever, is called mango sticky rice.
Yes, I was just talking to Joe about this off the air.
Yes, we just had this conversation.
Yeah. Sticky rice, you almost eat it like popcorn, but this isn't a dish. It's got mango in it. And
and it's coconut cream.
Now, one last one that you really, Joe, you have to like super hot stuff. It's kind of a dessert, and it's papaya salad.
Mm-hmm.
It's in a Kendra. It's really, really, really hot. Now, why pork rinds are so popular when you see them is because if you eat this, even with the pho, if it's real hot, this takes away some of the heat. But papaya salad, you have to be careful who you let try that. It's
I love
shredded
papaya salad.
Yeah, it's
you said your wife's a chef?
I'm so used to eating these things, and I've told her so many times, let's take them to the radio station. She is blowing the doors off with some of this stuff. It's
Does she have a canteen truck?
Because no, we set up. No, I do not like trucks.
Okay,
we set up these tents, so we set up these little things
like a farmer's market.
It too.
Yeah, farmer's market.
And I don't like trucks, Joe. I don't like eating off a truck. And you have to have a commissary kitchen with a truck anyway, like we do.
Yeah,
you can't cook on those trucks. You can maybe just
There's the North Shore Culinary Center. A bunch of my buddies cook there, and then they bring out the trucks.
Oh, it's amazing, too.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for the time. I love food, as you say.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ralph. Oh, I love Thai.
Mm-hmm. I am actually putting out a review of a Thai place that I tried this week on Instagram later.
Asian place that has a lot of that. A friend, Dumpling Daughter. I know you've had them. Nadia does a great job over there. They have the best bao buns I've ever had in my life.
I tried their duck sauce last night that they released, and it was pretty good. I made homemade hot pot last night. I made like the broth and everything myself.
Rich is in Boston. Hello, Rich.
Suhu's back in Boston. So Joe, what are your thoughts of the fight between St. John's and Providence? It doesn't seem like as old like the '80s Big East.
Yes. Okay. Here's where I'll go with this one, Rich. All right. Somehow St. John's still won the game, right? 4 of their guys got ejected. Plus, their player transferred there. There's a lot of drama. Plus, Patino played there. Patino's got his hands in everything in college basketball. And I will say this. Now, football doesn't have this. College football is losing this. But the star coaches are still in college basketball. They're not. They're running out in college football. So I still think Patino to this day still has clout when it comes to college basketball.
Absolutely. It's almost down caliper. So I may have a future bucket list of mine on college basketball. I've got to give the dunk and county ball. They're probably nothing compared to UConn's Gamble and KU's Allen Fieldhouse and Iowa State's Hilton.
Yeah,
and the SEC places.
Who's going to be the new number one?
Probably Michigan.
Michigan's great.
So, and let's see, for those that I coach baseball too. Somerville has a pretty good pizza place called Leone's.
Leone's?
The square pizza.
Dude, Leone's. Cash only, man. They know me there, Rich. Go in there. Say I know Joe.
I once forgot to bring cash and I had to walk over to Citizens Bank down the street.
Yeah.
Well, I coach baseball. We play games at Trump Field.
Trump's great, man.
Like a 60-foot pitcher's mound to the home plate. Come
Big.
on.
I used to pitch there. Thanks, Rich. I appreciate you. Yeah, I used to go there, and then we'd go to the bar at the end of the world there, whatever they call that place. What is it called
You're talking
now?
about the tavern at the end of the world?
Tavern at the end of the
Yeah,
world.
is that technically Charlestown?
No, not
it-
that. Not that one. No, it's where Trump Field is. Same thing as the Somerville. No, I'm thinking of the other. Sorry, wrong tavern.
Okay.
No, this one's. It's always been named a bunch of different things. Anyways, it's across from Trump Field. They play there.
All of this has been a lie.
Patino, what's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Thin Mint. But it have to be in the freezer.
Done. Thank you.
Yeah, I
That was one
listened
of my
to you talk
questions.
about this the other night.
That was one of the questions I had for you.
Yeah, I listened to you talk about this the other
Final one. What's your favorite What's your favorite cartoon of all time?
night. SpongeBob. I'm a SpongeBob kid. I was raised on it. It's the best. Such a
Big
SpongeBob
guy.
kid.
Big guy. SpongeBob. Big guy.
I know that. I know what you're. Yes. Oh man.
I think my favorite cartoon of all time is The Simpsons, who are celebrating their 800th episode tonight. Is that true?
I don't know. Is that your favorite cartoon?
I think it is.
It's my wife's for sure. I was going to go South Park.
I think it is, but
The first season of Rick and Morty and the first season only.
Beavis and Butthead was great. Ren and Stimpy was right up there when I was a kid.
Did you ever watch what was the show? No, you're too old. I was gonna say
I am too old.
Rocket Power was my
No,
jam.
Never had that.
Loved Rocket Power.
I saw this guy asking people on the street what the favorite cartoon was, and man, everyone had a different answer. It was like no one had the same
It depends when you grew up, I think.
answer. All right. Well, we got to wrap this bad boy up here on the other side, and let's come back with that Sam Kennedy. I think we should rip into that a little bit here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Boston's home for sport. got that covered. 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Look, we all have to do what's in the best interest of the organization, right? That includes, on us. We have to make really hard decisions, and that was among the hardest in 25 years here. That was among the hardest, and would we have done things differently leading into it? Absolutely. You question yourself. Where did we make mistakes? What could we have done better? But at the end of the day, we were faced with a decision that was a hard one, and we made it. I'm really proud of everybody who worked together on that. And time will tell. We'll see how the results are. But tough. It was a tough decision.
What are the answers to those questions you ask yourself?
Well, I think communication. You can always do better in communication. All of us. So, and that's two-way communication. It doesn't serve anybody well to hold, well, at least, easy for me to say. I don't hold much inside. Talk, share, communicate, especially in a world where we're all, like Dan Shaughnessy right now, staring down at his phone. We're locked in, right? We're locked into these devices. We're reading things. We're believing things on social media that aren't true. They're being generated by bots, people that aren't even real. Like, let's talk to each other. Let's be human and improve our communication. I think that'll serve us all really, really well.
We somehow glossed over all that. I didn't. We heard the bots.
Oh.
I didn't hear the Dan Shaughnessy writing whatever, staring at his phone, not communicating. I didn't hear all that. Oh, how about if Alex Bregman wanted to be here, he'd be here? You gave more guaranteed money to Ranger Suarez than you did Alex Bregman.
This was him just now.
Oh my God. Whoa.
You just heard that?
Whoa.
Did you hear the birds that time, George? The birds are outrageous. He's literally in a bird cage.
Sounds like it, yes.
Oh my God.
Very soothing and relaxing.
Get ready tomorrow. Lead off take on that one. He sounded confident and
he sounded divisive.
Boom. That was calculated.
Yes.
That was calculated. Because Breslow, at least when hey, do you think the team's better this year? I don't want to go by that. Hey, what about these 20? Well, we don't do projections. There was no excitement about the team. Kendra, I will tell you this. I am excited for the baseball season. They're not helping me. That's not helping me turn. Again, I want guys, buy Nesson. I'm on every day at 4 o'clock. Buy Nesson. That doesn't make you want to watch Colin. Because Shaughnessy had a riveting column this week about how they're just a bunch of middle infielders with no power. And talking about the days have changed. Ooh, that was a shot.
Yeah. The whole phone thing about it being bots and we're all just so on our phones and everything and it's fake information. I do think, all right, let me ask you this. I understand why there are so many political bots. It's because it's just clickbait to get money on Twitter. I really don't think that there are that many bots that are talking about what's going on with the Boston Red Sox and making fake rumors. Sure, there are probably, these fake aggregator accounts who agitate and cause, problems to get those pennies that Twitter will pay you out. But I really don't think that there's that many bots making up rumors about the Boston Red Sox.
God. I gotta dissect. I gotta find out more on this one. But when mentioning Alex Bregman, he said if he wanted to be here, he'd be here. He talked about stability and how the pitching staff is going to be really, and they are. The pitching staff's improved. Don't get me wrong.
Do you think he should be there?
Do I think Bregman should be there? Came down to money. He chose the Cubs over the Red Sox. He really did. But they also offered him deferred payments and not a real, they gave Ranger Suarez 130. They replaced all the money for Rafael Devers for Ranger Suarez.
I was going to say, I think it's both sides. If both of you wanted to, you would.
Yeah. Blaming Bregman for leaving when the Red Sox have had some issues in retaining players or acquiring players, that's projecting. That's Victor. I don't know. There's a lot there. Man. That's going to be a top story tomorrow. The
birds. I can't get over the birds.
This is the guy that speaks for ownership.
There's bots, Joe. The bots.
He speaks for them. Like, listen, I think that something's up in baseball in the next couple of years where maybe the Red Sox aren't spending money. I'm not being Ness and Joe right now. I think there could be a lockout ahead and a salary cap. I think all those things can be real.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're the Brewers, what do you want?
Exactly. Minnesota Twins haven't spent.
Exactly.
They got $40 million on their payroll.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? So like maybe they're preparing for it.
Even
I get
as a
that.
fan, what do you want? Watching the Dodgers is not fun. I'm not having a good time watching baseball.
But they're good for baseball. Do you think they're good for baseball though? If there's just spending on all the get whoever you want.
I don't know because I'm not having fun.
Is it better than what the Red Sox are doing?
Oh God, yeah. Like if you own a team, you should be willing to spend money. But I'm not sure if I'm willing to say that it's good for baseball because it's not good for fans that aren't fans of the Dodgers because there are just owners that are not going to spend the money to compete with that.
Remember how I said like this is the guy who speaks for the Red Sox?
Yeah.
All you heard was the birds.
I can't get over the birds.
No, but you like think about that as like I missed it. I heard like a little Bregman. I heard the Bregman thing and went, oh, here we go. Smear campaign. All you heard was birds. I missed and the bots thing I was just kind of laughing at. Holy smokes, he took a shot at because Shaughnessy went at him this week. He went at him. Wow. Whoa. I think I might have to do like a little more on that one. I might have to write about this one. Hopefully I can talk about it tomorrow.
I need you to tune into the birds.
4:00 tomorrow, Ness, and hopefully we can break this one down. I'm certainly doing it tomorrow with Scott Zolak, backup quarterback. Scott Zolak. I'll be on with him tomorrow at 10.
That is one of the songs from this station that gets stuck in my head the most. I sing that one all week long.
Still not as good as Drew, but it's still a whole lot better than you.
So good.
Kendra, today was fun. I had fun today.
A lot of food talk, not surprised.
Didn't come in with the food though.
I did. I had lots of food today.
Yeah, how was the time?
It was good. I will be posting my review of a local restaurant later. Somebody on Twitter inspired me to do it. Leave me a comment on that video of what greater Boston restaurant I should try for takeout next Friday. I am looking for places, small business, mom and pop owned, that whole vibe. Or if you own a restaurant, let's go.
Thanks, Kenny.
Love you guys. Be safe.
Had fun, Kenny. It was great, Kenny. George, excellent job, my man.
Thank you, Trey.
I'll be back with George tomorrow. Kendra, awesome job. I'm Joe Murray. Don't you forget about us, everybody. Hey, Ty Anderson, Matt Doloff coming up next. And I see Colin back there as well. He's quiet. He's the silent assassin. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports.